My
Press the
button.
button.
Did your button work?
My button didn't work. Now we're live. Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the question that we were just answering?
Oh, I just asked who the most fuckable character in Baldur's Gate is. And why
Like the city of?
is it the dragon?
Oh, Ansur, he can get it.
Yeah.
Ansur can get it.
Baldur's Gate 3. Who's the most fuckable?
Minthara.
If you say
Ooh.
Raphael, I am going to hammer throw you into a wood chipper. It won't be powered. I just want to scare you.
Why would I say Raphael? Hate the dude.
I don't
Enjoyed
know.
beating him up.
I
in
was just
Act
saying
1.
that to everybody.
Yeah, so I very much enjoy using the exploit where you cast silence on Raphael when he's at your camp in Act 1, and then just beating the shit out of him, taking his armor in Act 1, which makes Act 2 really easy, and then in Act 3, he's just got a regular armor class because he doesn't have the
That's
devil
hilarious.
I
armor.
feel like there's
Yeah,
a lot of thought
the
that's gone into this.
Helldusk.
About that
Yeah,
hat
I
and have
I
yet
saw
to pull it
exactly
off.
90 seconds of YouTube shorts, and I was like, I can do that, and I did it.
Was it Rackham with the GM shorts? No, the
I have
GM
no
workshop
idea.
coming in?
No clue.
Sounds
But
He has
like-
played so much fucking BG3.
He has ripped that game in half.
Hey, if there's someone who has ever put their 10,000 hours in, it is him.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Okay.
everybody. Welcome to Barovia.
Hello.
What up?
Welcome to What We Do In
Pat, who do you
Barovia.
think is the most fuckable character in Baldur's Gate 3?
I said Ansur.
No,
Yeah.
I said chat. I said chat, not Matt.
Oh, sorry.
I heard
According
Matt,
to
too.
I
NBCDM,
said
it's
chat.
Withers.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Withers can get it.
Shout out to
I
Big Naturals
saw-
on console.
I
now,
would
too.
rehydrate that
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna say apparently
You would
Larian
rehydrate
made that.
that too.
You're welcome for that one.
Now, welcome to the stream.
Oh, God.
I'm Matt. I'm going to be your DM today, and that's exactly what you can expect from the five of
no, I
us
feel
this
like
morning.
you've already lost control of everything.
Bold of you to assume I had control in the first place.
Oh, we haven't even gotten started.
All right. Well, yes, I'll be your DM today, and I am joined by wonderful regular players and one player who you would normally see with me somewhere else, and I'll start with them. Leia, can you tell me who you are, what you get up to around here, and then handball it to a person of your choice?
Hello, my name is Leia. I'm normally here on Thursday mornings doing painting and crafting things. You can find me on all of the things as either Sorceress Sundry or Forge Sorceress Leia. I do all kinds of crafting and miniature and Gundam shenanigans. I'm gonna throw this off to Saz.
Oh, hi, I'm awake, I swear. Hi. I'm Saz or Saz the Meeple. I'm the resident Dice Goblin and Twitch producer over at Meeples and Dragons. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Meeples and Dragons or on Threads or Blue Sky as Saz the Meeple. And once a month you find me on Lore Rights when I'm not here doing this thing. Go Ash, your turn.
Oh, hey, I'm Ash and I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on all the social media pages. You can also find me over at the Law Rights once a month as Lilith in Sword of the Skulls and in A Tale of Two Queens as everyone else, because I DM it. Rin.
Hi, I am Ren. Ren_Vixen literally everywhere. I stream 5 days a week from Wednesday to Sunday. I do whatever the fuck I feel like. I'm currently playing Sifu, which is categorically the hardest game I've ever played in my goddamn life. And I've kung fu'd Radon to death in the DLC of Shadow of the Erd Tree. So, like,
Bloody
shit's
got him.
tough, man.
You got him.
Shit's tough. Oh, I got him. It took me 400 attempts or something like that, but I kicked his dick off.
The amount of attempts doesn't matter as long as you won at least once.
Oh, dude, the final, when I finally got it, that final bit, like the kick that came down that did the final blow happened at the same time that he was coming in for a swing. If I was delayed by like a quarter of a second, I would have gotten hit and died. Like it literally was like a fucking anime moment. I was just, it was. Anyway, Sifu. I stream. That's all I do. I'm a little bit of a silly little guy, a little bit of a shitpost of a human being.
Crunchy.
Matt, who are you?
I'm a little briefcase. I find me around the place doing the DMing. I'm a professional DM and content creator full time. And you can find my stuff around here mostly. Go through the link tree to find all my other stuff. I am also a mini painter and do some stuff on Thursdays with Leia. and we may do some cool stuff. I also play some video games with Jess at the moment, which we'll be doing instead of Dragon Break tonight. We're playing some more It Takes Two, and hopefully not breaking up in the process.
It's such a cute game.
It's so fun. Housekeeping-wise, we have a sponsor. If you want some really cool D&D accessories, check out Woottenforge. It'll come up on the overlay if I can get that one there. So they do what you see. Saz has got theirs up there. That is either that's a dice tray or spell tracker by the look of it. I forget every time.
Spell tracker.
So you can get those dice vaults. They did my DM screen, which is somewhere in the back here that I can't see. But they do a lot of really cool stuff. You can get 10% off your order with code SweetRoll at woodenforge.com/splittheparty, which is an affiliate link. Gives us a little kickback to the channel, and you will be supporting us from a local Aussie vendor, which we love very much. There's also one more thing. We are going to need it today. We have some luck that we can generate with 300 bits and your subscriptions. Right now, across any of the week are going towards that because there is no other show competing for the luck. Now, we really appreciate it. We will be doing some pretty hectic combat today, so their luck will come in handy. What?
My captions aren't showing up.
What?
Combat?
I
just wanted to talk to a tree and punch a rock.
Well,
No, you're not punching my rock.
didn't the last thing you did? Well, actually, let's do one of those. What happened last time?
We all made out in the house.
God, I wish. Just sit there, you guys. Just be like, I roleplay making out, and I'm like, good. There's no conflict. There's no tension. That's all we got. Instead, we had a really tense session.
Mm-hmm.
Ash, you wanna drop that hot load of information on us?
Drop that hot load, Ash.
Not when you guys phrase it like that.
Drop the load, Ash. Drop the load.
No, someone else can do it.
All right, fine. Your bitch got bit. We ran through some on the road. Wolves came bounding, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get you." They didn't. And then Calestis was like, "Grapple hook, fuck you, into the woods." The wolf's like, "All right, cool, I'm over here now." Kind of kept progressing in that way. Yuria passed out. Woke up, was like, "No," and then passed out again. Started seizing. Everybody was like, holy shit. And then this druid guy came up and was like, "Hey, I'm a little guy, how's it going? My town's kind of fucked." "Oh, she's fucked. All right, that's cool. You guys want to hang out with us?" We're like, "Yeah." Well, I wasn't, but everybody else was like, "Yeah." And then Gwen was like, "I have a rock." And they're like, "That's a cool rock. You should keep that safe and away from them." And we did not do that. We immediately went over to them with the rock to go talk to some people because they were like, "Hey, those druids, they be druiding and fucking up our stees, and we don't like that." And I'm like, "Hey, if the druids are fucking up your stees, maybe you did something wrong. We should go talk to them." But in the process of that, Yuria kind of got a little bit absorbed into a little bit of a thing. Nobody knows what's going on because nobody's seen what's going on except the audience. You know what's going on, kind of. I don't even know what's going on. But she's feeling a little bit funkly right now. And we went and talked to a lady in a house, and she's got these little like tree people that are kind of like meh off in the corner while she's being all spooky and fruit covered and stuff. And she's like, "Hey, if Rock, please, we'll give town back if Rock." And we're like, maybe Rock Town helping situation going on. Went and saw a guy who's got a staff that's really fucked up. Turns out it's from Strahd. No idea how the fuck they got it. But it kind of progressed to a point where Gwen was like, "Fuck you." And Yuria was like, "All right, are we doing this?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, cool. Fuck you." And then here we are.
And we lost Mosh to the woods.
Did I hit it right? Oh yeah, we lost Mosh.
Yuria also might be turning into Venom because her astral arms are black now.
No.
Yeah.
Blackish.
No. They're just a little bit Icarus. Because her steez is all fucked.
But you ain't flying.
Nope, I ain't flying. I watched the third Venom movie last night. I love Venom. Anyway, let's not go down that rabbit hole. I feel the ADHD really running on the rails right now.
Thank
on top
you,
of the tank engine drifting on the Polar Express, ice track.
Thank you for that reminder.
Oh yeah, we normally ask you before stream, don't we?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I feel like a fighter jet made of biceps right now.
That's
Okay.
an image.
All right, speaking
I
of
don't know
fighter
if that
jet
could
made
fly.
of biceps, we have none of those today.
Oh.
Hmm.
We are in.
No fighter jets or
Okay, let's bring up
biceps.
this map just in case people need a little refresher of where you're at. And so you'll see that we have the druid in the loading dock, where you
Yes.
are all situated. And that's kind of where we left off. You were talking to them. I think you lunged at them or something like that. We
Yeah,
haven't rolled
I-
initiative just yet.
I was like, fuck you, I'm attacking you. And then.
And then with a burp, we will roll initiative then.
Okay!
Sweet. All right. While you're rolling that, Leia,
Good.
That's me.
you would have been wandering through the forest at this moment when you felt like a chill through the air, and the entirety of this natural landscape around you, deep in the forest, just shudders, and then all the wind starts like rushing in one direction. And you're close enough in proximity to realize where you are and what's happening here, but having a little check through the ley lines really quick, you can sense that not only is the wind rushing from this direction, but you can see that it's sort of like swirling in concentration on one place, and that looks to be the winery where you know that your leader had been stationed for a little bit to do, quote unquote, the business, as it were. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but it would be very much a situation where this is the forest calling to anyone who can make it that is in nearby vicinity. Something is happening there, and it is like a, when you're called in vicinity, they expect you to arrive to at least check it out.
Oh, absolutely. Taking that sign from kind of the wilds around me, I will beeline towards the winery, knowing that my boss has nothing good planned.
Yeah. What do you look like, by the way? Like, who are you playing? And can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah. So I am playing Nuadex. She is got kind of olive skin, like red umber hair, clothed in a lot of like leathers and furs. Very like doesn't seem like she carries a lot on her back. Very much appears to be somebody who kind of lives off the land and carries everything, all of her worldly possessions upon her, which is not very much. She's covered in like what looks like green, I don't know, we would call it like grease paint, across her eyes and on her skin to kind of shadow her amongst the trees. Yeah, she's just dirty. Maybe a little bit more cleanly than some of her brothers and sisters, but definitely like mud matted hair and whatnot.
All right. Well, I'll get your initiative as well for all of this.
Okay. Well, do you want me to drop a? Well, I guess I'll drop something for the players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Gog, what are you gonna show us?
Oh, don't worry, you'll love it.
I don't like the way you said that.
What do you got for us? Also, if anyone wants to watch along with us, we will be putting some of the visuals in our Discord in the Barovia chat down in the guild hall. What do you got? Where you got this fresh, hot visual for us?
Oh, you want me to drop that now?
Oh, I don't know, wherever you want. Okay, so
You can continue while I find this.
right, loading up that in it. All right, what everyone get?
I got a 16.
16.
Also dying.
Calestis.
Fuck me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Sorry.
Gwen?
12.
12. All right.
I
And
really do hate.
Noirdax.
Also dirty 20.
What are you saying, Ren?
All right. Oh, I was just gonna say I really do hate how like long COVID kind of sticks around and makes your fucking throat all
Yeah.
dumped up. But I find it so fucked up that both the druid and the cleric are outpacing a monk. What the hell is this?
The alert feat.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
older 13.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Oh,
All right,
use an
cool.
old
Yeah, you're
alert.
cool.
Yeah.
You're a cool guy.
We get it. You're a Vanga.
You are actually a cool guy though.
Nah, you cool. Calestus being first is such a boon, by the way. Like,
Welcome up.
Just a question. That
Yes.
wild druid and those vine blights, they're meant to be in the hallway with us.
do they come with?
Yeah, they led us here.
Okay,
They were
sick.
like, he
Well,
doesn't-
that's a
He doesn't want to see you.
that's a problem for you
And-
lot then.
Yeah, I said that. I said that the druid had the little duders.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little vine duders.
I had just forgotten where they were placed, more or less. Anyway, all right, that's what we're looking at then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is fine.
Am I first or are you guys' your NPCs first?
I think you're first still. Yeah, hot.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I jumped at this guy, so do we have another technically quote-unquote surprise round?
No, Matt said that because everything was so tense, there is no surprise round.
yeah,
They were
he-
expecting
Oh,
combat.
right.
He was
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a shifty
Mm-hmm.
business lad, and yeah, no, he's very ready for it. Nah, Calestus, you're still first.
Cool, excellent. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind the Wild Druid.
Hell yeah.
So the scythe is going to appear. Did that mark off, or did that not mark off? That did not mark off. Team to be on can get. Do we have a icon for that?
Yeah, there's no specific living weapon, spiritual weapon.
No,
but
is there like you got a raven? Raven
Nah,
will do because
oh,
it's
yeah,
like the
raven
raven.
will.
It's the raven scythe. So
Hell yeah, I can do that.
cool. And
Where did that place?
as
Oh, there.
as part of the bonus action, that gets to make. Oh no, the one that's next to me. Not the old ways guy, the wild druid.
Wild. Oh yes.
Yep. So as part of the summoning, I get to make an attack with it,
Uh huh.
which is a 10, and I don't think that hits.
That is not going to hit them.
Cool. But for my action, I'm going to finally use my Reaper ability, and I'm going to twin spell a cantrip, a necromancy cantrip. And I'm going to toll the dead on both blights, so they need to make con saves.
Hold the
Because
dead
they are-
on both blights. Is it?
Yeah, because they are within 5 feet of each other. As a death cleric, I can twin spell any necromancy cantrip.
What the
As long
hell?
as-
Yeah, fair enough. So it's two con
Yeah.
saves. You said
2 con saves. Hang on. Wisdom save. Sorry.
2 whizzies.
Hmm.
I got a 19 and a 10.
Okay. Well, the 10's gonna fail.
Uh huh.
So that will be 1 point of necrotic damage.
One
Okay.
necrotic.
Cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
that was okay. Waste of a turn. That's me. I'm done.
All right. Well, they take the 1 point of necrotic. That's going to be. I'm just going to say it's on A. Next turn is Noirdax. You will break the tree line to see something that you don't really see enacted very often.
Mm-hmm.
The forest has responded and moved in, and I'm going to get everyone to zoom out their map real quick. What you see, Noirdax, what you see now is trees, vines, and thistles just getting up and walking towards it. Not even getting up, rolling, barreling, sprinting. And it's going to be, in terms of our mechanics, about 30 of them start to just approach the homestead. And you're going to break the forest line probably up here.
Okay. I'm closest to those 5.
So you're going to see 5 of them right there.
Mm-hmm.
These ones on this where it says upper floor map, they're just further up on the lower floor. These are all ground floor enemies.
Okay.
But yeah, more or less,
Cool.
you see 30 needles just tumbleweeding their way over to the house itself.
And I know that's bad.
This many, yes. Normally they'd be manageable in smaller numbers. When they swarm like this is a serious response to a threat. Your leader will typically try to guarantee a win if they think they're threatened. So they will just put all of it at once, no matter how overkill it may seem to the others.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Cool. I wanted to see if I was reading a spell when you were called on me. Thinking, yeah. Thought I had a second.
That is all right. Do you want me to come back to you?
I'm just gonna come in with a bang.
Okay.
How about how many spells do I have? This is the first time I'm playing a druid in like a really long time. So
That is okay.
okay, no, we'll start off simple. I'm going to run up on this closest one here, and I'm going to use primal savagery. So basically channel some we're gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna call lightning.
Call lightning. Heck yeah. So 60-foot storm radius, and then in there it's like little 5-foot zappies.
Yeah.
All right, where are you placing that?
I'm gonna start with the ones that are closest to me. Or it's 60.
Oh, what's your 60-foot? I can draw it. Is it 60-foot radius or diameter?
It is a 60-foot area.
Okay, so it's probably that then.
60-foot radius.
Okay, so that's what it's going to look like then.
Okay.
Place it wherever you want. Because that won't move, by the way. It's like whatever is in there will get hit. You know, so as well. I can let you know that these. Sorry.
I'll put it on the edge of these guys to at least get the ones that are closest to me, and hope that by making a bunch of noise, some more will come towards me.
Okay. You know that their orders will probably be like swarm the house. If that changes anything for you.
Well, those guys are going to come closer to the house, which is hopefully closer to me. I'm still going to try the light. I'm still going to call lightning, and we'll see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless... yeah, we're going to just stick with that.
Cool.
And there's something weird if it's outside, which I think we are. What's the weather like today?
Weather, I mean, it's cloudy as always. There's never any sun here. There's a light rain.
Awesome, because I think if I get to pull on an existing storm...
It wouldn't be like thundering, but it would be like, a good cloud cover.
So because, if you're outdoors in the storm, when you cast a spell, it gives you control over the storm instead of casting a new one.
Oh,
so
damn.
Basically I get to just like pull on the existing one. It gives me an extra D10 of damage.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, what's going on there then?
So we'll have this closest one to me make a dex save.
Yeah, sure thing. Is there like an AoE there associated with it?
Basically, I just hold concentration. I can keep
zapping.
Making guys make dex saves.
Okay,
time.
that one gets a 7.
That's not gonna make it.
All right. What's the damage?
That is 3d10. Where's my other d10?
3d10. Damn.
Physical dice is okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
Okay. That is 9, 10, 11 points of lightning damage.
11 lightning damage. All right. You see one of these just go charring and exploding as it dies.
Nice. All right, that's good to know.
All right.
Yep.
Anything else on your turn?
Apart from me, no, I'm gonna stay within. I'll probably back up just enough to hopefully they won't turn around and come at me. But no, that is it.
Awesome. All right. So the druid leader in the house is going to be facing down Yuria and the others. They're going to hold out. First off, they're going to cast Shillelagh on their big staff as a bonus action. And Yuria, they're just going to try to bonk you with it. Going to swing it down right on your head.
Try me, bitch.
They will try. Where is my staff? Okay, there it is. Okay. That is going to be with the Wiz modifier instead. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, you're going to take. How are you with necrotic damage?
How the fuck do you think?
I don't know. Some people are resistant. Okay, so we got that. Okay, that's going to be 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then...
I'm going to deflect all of that.
Sure.
I can do 1d10 plus 8, so that 8 baseline just gone.
All right. Well, this can also be deflected as well. It's 8 more necrotic.
Okay.
All right.
So...
It counts as the same portion of damage if you had extra reduction.
That is 1, so I'll take 7 damage.
All right. So after that, the needle blights down in I fucking got A. Where's A? Okay, they're down here. They're going to. So they're down on the south side here. What they're going to do is they're going to, in their group 1, 2, 3, to enter this door, 4, 5, 6. Start all barreling through there. Then they're going to dash. And start coming up that stairwell there. Gonna be the turn. You're up.
All right, it was a D10, not a D8, by the way, but that's fine. I'll take the 1 anyway. So arms are still probably up for about maybe 5 more minutes, I would assume, right? Because we had a little bit of a chat upstairs.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing I had said was that she basically had leapt towards this guy. Mid-leap, her eyes kind of changing to a crimson color. So gonna stick to that. Diving straight at this guy. She's gonna roll to attack him. So here we go.
All right.
That is a plus 8, 21.
21. That'll hit. So this is
21.
the leader, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Definitely hitting. You can see that they have like their skin is like as hard as tree bark, but this still breaks through that.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a grapple as well. So
Sure
she's basically gonna leap off, and as she connects with him, she's gonna grab him by the throat and, flavor-wise, just spin him around and try to pin him against the wall.
Yeah. Is there the save that they need to make for that one?
The grapple, yes, if it actually goes off. Yeah.
What that?
So that's it's 8 plus. I think it's 16. If I remember correctly.
Oh. Not 20.
All right, cool. It doesn't do anything then.
All right.
Damage still goes through though.
Damage. How much? Yeah. How much damage?
Is a 4 and a 5, 9. So first one. Also, stunning strike. First one of the game.
Hey.
No stun. Let's go. All right, 16 DC con DC.
And sorry, one more time on the damage.
9.
9.
9 force damage.
Okay, and stunning strike. Is there a what's the save there? Fucking hell.
DC 16.
Yeah, it's
On con?
Con dirty 20.
No. Okay, that's fine. So for all of you at home and for Matt, whenever they succeed on a stunning strike, their speed is halved, and the next attack is made with advantage. So,
Do you remember
guess
that?
what? I'm going in for another one.
Give us the punch.
That is a 24 to hit.
Hit.
All right, sweet. That is fucking max roll. 13 damage on the second hit.
13. You bloody them.
I bloody the
bloody
druid
them.
dude. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! All right,
The leader,
well I'm
yeah.
going in for a flurry as well. So that is a 19 and a. Oh, that's not gonna hit. 16. 19 and 16.
Hit.
Both hit.
Yep.
All right, cool. Where's the 7, 9, 19 damage on those. So in this moment, it is a leap into what she tries to do, which is go for the chokehold. Sort of bats it out of the way. And as she kind of closes the gap, she sort of does one of those sort of like finger punches that Neo does with the astral arm. And as that comes out, she comes back and hits a cold clock to the head, side of the head. And then the two arms underneath her go for 2 kidney shots.
Nice. Roll play for me.
And
you just did,
wait,
but-
he's dead?
Yeah, they're
He's
dead.
dead?
They're dead.
Holy shit. Okay. Shit. Didn't expect that. I think
I love it when that happens though. You're like, I'm gonna go all out on this guy. Oh, he was weak.
yeah, I think in that moment, as he sort of crumples to the ground, she pins him to it. And as she's like looming over his body, she's just drooling over his corpse. So this flurry of blows come out, absolutely utterly shatter this dude's skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's kind of over his body, as he's laying crumpled on the ground, she is like animalistically, almost like when the alien is like over Ripley and it's got that like,
yeah.
that kind of thing. That.
Nice. All right. After that, the needle blights will be going again. That'll be the ones that are near you, Leia. They're actually going to continue their orders. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to barrel straight for the house.
Not the way I was expecting them to go.
So they're just going to do that. That's their whole ass turns. They've pretty much just left your vicinity and have moved over here. So
Yeah.
after that, Gwen.
Gwen is going to rage and deal with the little blight in front of her.
No worries. I've got to do like battle cam. Like I've got to switch where everyone's looking to zoom in and then be like, all right, we'll go over here now.
That button. Right. Where's my D20? That would be a 19 to hit.
19 on,
The little needle blight dude that's in front of
yeah,
me.
the vine one. Yes, absolutely, that hits.
Be 10 plus 4 plus the other bit, so 16 damage.
16 damage. All right, you bloody this one.
Nice. And that's her. And she's
Yeah,
probably going to have a glance over at Yuria at this point because the dude that we wanted down is down and she desperately wants to get her hands on that stuff. So if she's looking at
you
Yuria,
have-
she's seen her drooling over this guy.
Did
Do you have a
make two
second
attacks?
attack? Because you're level 5.
I get 2 now?
You get
That's
2,
right, we
level 2.
leveled. Oh my god. All right, no, fuck it, go again.
Power bomb.
That's not so good. That's a 10 to hit.
That will miss.
That will miss.
All right, no
Jeez.
change.
No change, none at all. But she is still going to be looking over at Yuri because she wants that staff, and Yuri is taking him down. But seeing her drooling over this guy's corpse, she's going to be quite concerned and give a call out to Calestis and just be like, "Something's fucking up with her. Don't know what's going on." then that'll be her turn.
All right. After your turn, this wild druid here will hold out their staff and start casting Thunder Wave. I mean, their friendo is dead. It's not going to hit him anymore. But can you all make, the three of you, a con save? And they're going to cast this at second level.
Not 20.
Now 20, no damage.
20.
25.
You both got 20s?
Yep. Hold on. I'm taking a photo, dude.
Fair enough. Oh, I know. I don't. Yeah, all right. Go for it. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm not taking a photo because my phone's over there.
What you get, Saz?
25.
25. So you pass. Only you takes damage.
Right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
The Whitney dice, dude. Ooh.
It would be 10 damage. It goes down to 5, and you do not get pushed. So 5 thunder damage for you.
Okay, cool.
Everybody else is just like, nope.
Yeah. Feeling the crackle and energy. You're able to just roll out of the way of it. All of it, and just get to the side, still kind of looming over this dude's body.
Yeah. All right. These ones are probably going to run. Oh, didn't mean to do that. These ones probably going to run straight through your AoE there, player. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. East with the back.
There's a freaking door there.
There is a door there, yeah. And then they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have moved straight into where the vats of the winery are down here. And that'll be their turn. And we got I got a lot of vines to do it real quick by the look of this initiative
Holy
order.
shit.
Hold on. Okay. What are we doing here? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll reposition a couple of these lads. And then that's their turn. Vine Blights. Okay, so they're actually attacking. These ones are actually going to try and hit you. Actually worth moving the camera over. This one here, actually that one cannot get to you because you're mechanically blocking them out of the room. So the one straight in front of you, Gwen, is going to try and wrap their vines around you and constrict. So that's going to be a 14 to hit.
No.
All right. Oh, reach 10. So the other one is going to. No, that's a different thing. They're gonna just like shove the vines into the floorboards, and you can feel them moving around underneath. Suddenly they'll sprout all around you in a 15-foot radius. So can I get all of you to make a strength save, or you will be restrained?
Sure.
$15.
15 pass.
17.
Pass.
Well.
Meets as beats.
Oh, sweet.
So that'll be there. Oh, the other druid has to as well. They fail.
So she's restrained.
Yeah.
So all attacks against her are with advantage.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Now
Go,
that.
Ash, go.
Now that's what I call pod racing. That's funny as hell. Okay, after that, the Needle Blight's just going to move up. I'm just going to go straight to Calestis while I move these creatures.
Cool. With advantage, I'm going to bonus action Spirit Weapon Whacker in the head. 15 plus 8 is 23, and I'm going to assume that hits.
Yes, that'll hit.
Yeah. What is the damage for this spell? It is what I cast at a second level 1d8. Cool, that's going to be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Yes.
On which one? Sorry, the one that
the Wild
Gwen's
Druid.
hit? Oh, the other druid. You said
Yeah.
10.
10.
All right, got that.
And then if she is still up, I'm going to get her to make... No,
Con
fuck
save?
it. I'm going to...
Okay.
No, I'm going to inflict wounds. Which is a con save now.
On save.
Yeah. Because they changed it.
4.
Okay. She's going to take 6 points of necrotic damage.
6 more necrotic. They are bloodied.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. So It looks like some of these needle blights actually could get in range to do something. So what you're going to see is the 5 that just moved into the base of the the base of the loading dock here. They're all going to start like throwing needles up into that top area. Now, who's in the top area they can see? It'll be Yuria. Actually, all 3 of you can be seen.
I have a question.
Yes.
So that's an open area. Is it like just slats, or is it like, or do we have like half cover? Is what I'm saying.
Ooh.
I'm
Like,
here-
it's like balustrading
assuming,
and stuff.
yeah, I'm assuming there's a railing there. To
There'll be a
stop people
railing
from
there.
falling.
I'll give you all half cover. So what's that? +2 to AC.
Sweet.
Okay.
Not- to be pedantic, but I am technically prone over this guy's body.
You are. They'll have disadvantage, and you have +2 AC.
Okay.
Okay, so the first person they would see... Actually, you would be a target because you just killed them. So, disadvantage. That's a 10 to hit Yuria.
Nope.
A 13 to hit Yuria.
Nope.
A 13 to hit Gwen.
No.
A 16 to hit Calestus.
Nope.
And where's your placements? And a dirty 20 to hit Calestus.
That will hit. Yeah.
All right. So the needles are going to stick into you. They're going to deal 10 piercing damage.
Jesus. Okay.
They're just like ripping them off their body and just going up the top
That's
there.
unsanitary.
Just spray and pay. Okay. Now, okay, so top of the round. You're going to feel the house shudder. I'm going to turn our attention to the area with the vats. What you don't see is that barrel on the right there that is empty in the picture starts tearing apart at the seams and spewing tiny little twigs. And another 24 of them are going to appear. But these ones are not similar to the needles.
This is the best day ever.
And another druid is commanding them.
This is the best day ever. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
God.
This
This is
is
gonna be so much fun.
this is
This is the
truly a
rats in the
horde
basement.
encounter session, by the way.
Yeah, this is the rats in the basement of the inn in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes. Okay. So, now I have to add shitloads more to initiative, but it's going to be Nuadax's turn. This is my personal hell.
You didn't have to do it.
But the book told me to.
So, simply turn off your ability to read like I do. I can't read. Hard.
I am gonna let out like a horrific yell, like God, and drop concentration on that because I didn't know there was a door on that side of the fucking. I thought they were gonna have to go around.
No, gotta look at their maps, buddy.
Yeah.
I put those ones in 4 groups of 6.
10, 15, 25, 30. I've been trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. I can't even get to the freaking front door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get. Oh, ooh. I can get there. Yep. And nothing is within range of me.
You can like sort of see through the door for like a couple in the back there.
Would I be able to cast a moonbeam in there?
As long Moonbeam's an area of effect to a point at which you can see, and you can move Moonbeam later, right?
Yes, I can.
Then yes, you will be able to cast Moonbeam like in this back area.
Okay.
So like it'd be like that back wall and the 2 twig blights right there.
Okay. So we will drop.
That's a 10-foot diameter, right?
Yep, within 120 feet. So. Right, 5-foot diameter. I'm just gonna take this real quick.
All right.
That's mine now. All right, cool. So I have to remember what moonbeam is it when it.
I think it's like con save, and then like so it triggers on their turn.
I was gonna say I have to remember when it triggers.
Yeah,
When
so
the cylinder triggers.
it's a.
Oh, when the cylinder appears, each creature has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, they've done it different now. It used to be like when they start their turn there, but so it's just
But
when
I think
they.
it's so nobody just like runs right out, and then you're like, well, what did I do that for?
It's usually it's usually always so they get one instance of the damage. So what save is it?
Constitution saving throw.
What's your DC? Because nothing's above a 10, I don't think.
15.
I got 10. I got 2 10s and a 6.
Okay, so those will not make it. So this is 2d10 radiant damage for 7 points of damage on each of those.
They will die.
Okay.
Gonna not lose that one out of my initiative, so that extra one's gonna die.
Sorry, Matt. I just rolled a concentration check for my spell because I took damage, but I roll with advantage because of Warcaster, so I got a 14.
Sweet.
Wait, it's a con save essentially, right?
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah, so that's an 18, and it's fine.
Done. All right. Nordax,
Okay.
anything else?
Yeah, I'm just double checking the writing from Moonbeam here because it says a creature also makes the save when the spell's area moves to its base and when it enters the spell area for the first or ends its turn there.
Oh,
So
ends
it
its
is
turn.
really
Okay,
good.
they've definitely clarified that to be a lot easier now.
So if I move
So-
it into a new space,
So
and if somebody enters it or ends their turn there.
Yeah, so it's on cast or move into, and then if they stay there, yeah, that's a lot cleaner for understanding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is going to be it for me for now. I'm just concentrating on getting in there.
Well, it would be the leader next, but they're dead, so out of there.
Lots of cursing. I do a lot of cursing. I'm very angry.
Okay, so we got the needle blight A. All right, they're just gonna like go up that little. We got up this little thing here. So, Jesus. We're all just gonna start like lining up the back here.
Creating a bottleneck? What? Easy shooting?
A little shooting gallery happening here, yeah. This one is going to. Oh, there's a door there. I'm gonna swap places with that one just because I don't. The one that have the letters are the ones that have my initiative trigger, so can't lose them until last. That one is gonna go right there next to Gwen, using a diagonal. So these two here are gonna throw some spines at Gwen. So it does a 19 and 15.
No, yes, both.
Yes, both. And then one's going to try and give you a little claw. 12.
No.
Okay. 4 goes to 5, 10 goes to 11. So 16 piercing damage out of the 2 attacks total.
It's halved while I'm raging, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. A portion of the twig blights. They're just going to start crawling up the walls in the vat room. And their movement's only 20. So they're going to take 10 feet to get up to the top. And then they're going to end their turn pretty much at this top portion here that you can't see.
Well, it's a good thing that Moonbeam's a 40-foot cylinder, right?
It is.
Okay.
Okay, they're all going to be just like roughly up there. Now, Yuria, your turn.
Bleeding over this guy's body still. There's still this animalistic nature to the way that she's hunched over it. But feeling hearing the spikes from these needle blights below, kind of thunking into the wood, she'll snap her head over to where they're at, Matt, am I able to quickly ascertain like just how like tough these things are? Like just from a glance, like would I
mean,
have
you watched the druid die pretty quickly. The other druid is bloodied. These vine blights actually look like they are similar, if not greater, in terms of like durability than those druids.
Right. Okay.
From what you've seen Gwen do to that one versus what you two have done to the other two.
Right. This is probably stupid, but it makes sense. Yuria, seeing that, will forget about the individual beneath her, grab the railing with one of the astral arms, and vault herself over the side.
Down?
To drop down into the area where the others are.
All right, that one's the Vine Blight's gonna make an opportunity attack, and the reason why I say that right now is because there could be a secondary, nat 20.
Which one?
The one that's diagonally in with you. So if you want to make that punch instead, you can do that. Here.
It's the one that's obscured by the wall?
True, don't worry about it.
Is it a wall?
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, there's a wall there. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay. So do you want me to roll for, or like, are you gonna roll for damage, or?
No.
Am I just?
No,
okay.
it's just
jumping over the edge.
Yeah, it's drop off.
Okay, cool. So she'll vault down over the edge, and as she's descending onto, is this the right tool? No, it's not. Is this the right tool? That's the right tool.
That's the
She's
right
gonna
one.
descend on these guys.
Sure thing.
And basically
correct
just
grid.
hammer down with both of her arms on both of them. I'm just gonna make 2 attacks on that. That is a 20 and 16.
20 and a 16, both hit.
Okay.
So you just like drop into like here, like down here.
Dropping like on top of them and just smashing 2 fists into them. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, go for it.
That is a 13 and a 10. No, 9. 13 and a 9.
Damage.
Yeah.
So with a 13, you'll immediately like punch this one to death.
Mm-hmm.
And then with
Just
a 9,
absolutely exploding its body. Yeah.
with a 9, you're gonna deal. It is bloodied.
Does force damage do anything different to these creatures?
They do not.
Okay. Gonna follow up with another 2.
Go for it.
Points and stuff. It's important. Okay, so that is a 26. So as she descends and the one is still kind of up, maybe she grazes the side of its face. She'll grab it and then throw it against the wall, and it'll just explode.
Nice. Ignore these twig blights. I'm just taking their turn while you're doing this.
Yeah. And we'll leap towards the one on the right side. So try and leap over to this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
that one will
use
make
that-
an opportunity unless you want to go like kind of between them, so you don't.
This one?
Yeah, go 1 square to the left if you,
That
and
one
you'll
would
still be in
the
combat
one that
with
I
them.
killed. That was the bloodied one that I killed.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, like mechanically, if you leave this square here to go up to there, that's an op from this one. But if you stand there, you can still be in melee with the one you want without taking it.
Oh, okay, yeah, got it. Okay. And yeah, just the other. So it's an 8 on one and a 7, so that's 15 and 16.
Is it damage?
Yeah. So the one that is bloodied is just gone. That's the one.
That's
underneath
very
the wall
gone.
Explodes.
That's very gone.
And then this one right here would take the 16.
That one is also dead.
Okay.
All right, so you see, actually, now there's some room. These little guys will start moving in like that, and that means these 2 will be up here. So those 2 there, do these little twig guys have a melee? They do. They do. But those 2 are going to make an attack each on ya.
Okay.
22 and 12.
The 22 will hit. The 12 will not.
Okay. They start swarming you. They're going to deal you 4 damage.
All right. I am gonna completely just no, they don't. Just bat away the hand.
Oh, you're just going to, yeah.
Yeah, my base for that is 8, so they just deal no damage.
All right, so the other needle blights are going to round the corner here. And from where they're standing, 30 range, so... Yeah, they can all hit. They're all gonna, all 5 of those are just gonna start throwing needles at you. There's that. Okay, so going up, 8.
No.
13, 13.
No.
17.
No.
18.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be 10 damage.
All right.
Gwen.
Hi. So you've got one beside me on the other side now too, don't you? That I can see.
Yeah, they haven't. I mean, they haven't opened the door, but you can hear him behind it.
They're behind the door. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
cool. So realistically, I've just got the one in front of me. She's gonna do her 2 attacks against him. Which would be a 19 and a 26 to hit.
19 and 26, both hit.
Beautiful.
It's on the one straight in front of you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I want it out of my way.
Mhm.
Alright, so level 4. There's 17 damage on one.
That first one will kill it.
Beautiful. Fabulous. And with it dead, she's going to walk over to where the body of the dead druid is
Oh.
and pick up his staff.
Yeah, you can do that.
And once she's got it in her hand, she's just kind of going to concentrate on the feel of the rock in her backpack and just sort of go, now fucking what?
You feel it resonating with fear right now. It is very scared of it. But you can feel a distinct connection between the two.
Okay, cool.
The wild druid here. At the end of your turn, by the way, can you make a strength save as you have not left the viney area? And sorry, I just realized Calestis, I'm going to need one from you as well.
That would be 21.
Pass?
15.
Pass. All right, no change. That druid is going to do the... Don't fix what ain't broke. They're going to Thunderwave at 2nd level again. So can you both make a con save?
Yes. She's restrained. Does that affect spellcasting? Because grapple doesn't, but I think you said restraint does when we were
Yes.
talking about it. I can't remember.
Thunderwave does have somatic components.
I'm just checking that. It does, so they cannot.
Nice.
Okay, so and this vine blight here's got the entangle up, or the entangle like effect up. So they will not do that. Instead, they're gonna just try and, I mean, they can really only do the bonk. So they got disadvantage on the attack roll, Calestis. That's gonna be a natural 1.
I get an attack of opportunity, right? That's your
If you
rule.
would like to, yes.
Yeah,
Spiritual
sure.
weapon cannot, but you can.
I can, and I have Warcaster.
You have Warcaster.
So I'm just gonna use that cantrip. I'm gonna toll the dead so she can make a Wisdom saving throw.
Is it any spell, or is it one with like a melee, like a 2-hit effect?
It just says a spell that targets one person.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah.
Reaction spell. You can take a reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than make an opportunity attack. The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must only target that creature.
Sweet, that's changed. That's like a 3.
Okay, then yeah, she's gonna take 1d12 of damage.
Nice.
It's an 11. 11
You're
points
level
of necrotic
5.
damage.
You're level 5 though, right? Don't cantrips scale at level 5?
2?
You're 2d12.
And doesn't
It is
2D. Yeah.
2d12.
Yeah.
Is it 2d12? It's 2d8, but
And then it's taken damage, so it'll be 2d12.
oh yes.
Yeah. So remember,
So-
your cantrips have all scaled now. Now you've hit 5.
9. So that's 20 points of necrotic damage.
20.
Sheesh.
Role player for
Yeah.
me. They fucking corrode away and die in their own turn.
Yeah, sure. Because it's necrotic damage, I want the vine mask to sort of wither away first, so I can look her in the face. And I'm just gonna cup her jaw and throw back the words she said to me not long ago. Death's arms may be broken, But they open to embrace you regardless.
See, like,
And I just let her go.
fear just take over her face, like absolute terror as Death's hand has just made the call, and she just passes out.
To death. Passes out to death.
Yes.
Well, passes out. Sorry, I meant passes on. But yes, passes out to death. People die when they're killed.
What? Since when? Shit, have we been killing people this whole time?
Are we the baddies?
No. We're prisoners. That automatically makes us okay guys.
I don't know about that one.
I say so, therefore it's true.
I think, therefore, I am. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, they're all going to start swarming in there. So I'm just going down over to the barn where some of the needles are having a turn. Yes, this is the portion of the game where I have to just do a bunch of shit. By the look of it. Okay, so.
Matt, stop making me have to chase you.
I don't know, man.
Matt, while you're doing this,
Yes.
would you allow me, since there was a moment where I deflected all the damage on one of the twig blights, right? After I batted its hand out of the way, would you mind if I was able to redirect said attack and throw that shit back at that motherfucker?
If you reduced it to 0, you can, yeah.
I did, yeah. It's a DC 16.
DC 16. Fail. They get a 14. 13 even.
All right, cool. 8, 3. They explode. That's 20 damage.
Yep.
They just explode. Or
That's
not
one
20,
of those
excuse
back
me.
ones here.
15, 18 damage.
Still dead.
So,
All these needles, by the way, they all dashed, so they can't make an attack against you. They're Uriel. And where the fuck is D? All right. Well, I've lost where some are. So,
Oh, they
there's
lost in the
there's
fog of war.
one C left. Okay, one C can hit you. Oh no, hold on. D there. Yes, one C is going to try and hit you. There's only one left, and that's a fucking 9 to hit.
nope.
All right.
It's fucking Bob and Weave, dude. I'm fucking It Man in this bitch.
So, I'm also silly and haven't added this druid into the combat, but I guess I'll just add him now, and that's a bit of a too bad, so sad for me. I'm going to have these twigs climb the walls similar to the other one, and this group of 6 will just scale there. Going to move them up there. And then the Vine Blight is going to try and... Where is that? Gwen, you are out of the way, so it's going to move forward and try and get at you, Calestis, from 10 feet of reach. Going to try and get you for a 15.
No, misses.
All right, that's their turn. And then it'll be needle. Actually, hold on. These all can attack now, so... I'll move the twigs in a sec, because none of them can get anywhere useful. And then, where have we got? E and F. Okay, this is going to start getting bad for you, Yuria. They're all just going to just run in at this point. And any that aren't in melee are just going to throw spines up at the top. And any that are in melee are just going to go for you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. 3 at you. They're all starting to get advantage from the pylon. 16 misses you, right?
Yep.
Okay, so only one will hit with a 21.
Am I okay? So there's like a cart, right? That I'm standing on. Am I
Yeah.
obscured by any of that, or is that just
It's
like,
kinda
am I
s-
in full view?
It's kind of similar what you're doing. Also, these guys are like fairly small and can get in those nooks and crannies. So
Okay.
it's just picture like just a wave of branches, just
Yeah. Okay.
tidal and
Curious
almost-
for my own visual.
No, that's cool. Yeah, it's like a liquid state of trees almost. They're just form-fitting and moving through everything. And they're going to deal you... I think it's 2 of those. So it's going to be 5 piercing damage on that one.
Okay.
The others are going to start throwing. Throwing hands, literally. 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay, 17 hit.
No.
It's going to be 10 more damage. Then we're going to have 1, 2, 3 in there. Go for Calestis. +2 AC for yourself.
Yeah, so my AC is 19 at the moment.
AC is 19. Okay, so that's going to be 1 hit for 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gwen, same to you, does a highest roll 16.
Yes.
Does a 12 hit.
9.
All right, so 1 out of those 3 will hit you for 7 damage as well. Okay, Calestis, it's your turn.
Okay.
Just gonna move these twigs.
What you gonna do, Ash?
Look, and I'll
You
tell
gonna do
you.
your favorite thing ever?
I'm gonna wings first. Bonus action. Wings. And that gives me a fly speed of 30 feet. So I would just like to hover above the ground. Leaving the area of entanglement? Do I have to make another
End of your turn.
end of my turn? Okay. Then I'm just hovering. I'm gonna hover my way down to the floor below and just sort of hang out in the middle. And
Okay.
I'm gonna reach for my my holy symbol and pull out the golden spectral raven that I usually throw as a guiding bolt. And I'm going to throw it in a circle, and it's going to start spinning and spinning and split off, and more ravens. And I'm casting spiritual weapon. Spirit guardians.
Spirit guardians. So weapon goes down, guardian go up.
Weapon goes down, guardian goes up. And
Over here.
so everything except Yuria has to make where is it?
It's a 15 radius or 15 diameter.
So it just now says emanation, but I'm pretty sure it's
That's a radius.
so it's a 30-foot diameter. In a
30
sphere,
diameter.
so it also goes up and down.
Oh, it goes in a
according to-
sphere? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
wild. What?
Spirit Guardians,
Yeah.
I think it always did, but it's so fucking cool.
Okay, so it's wisdom saving throws
What, are
from
you
everyone.
like a silvery grey kind of Spirit Guardians?
You know, I'm like a golden.
Golden. All right,
Goldens.
well,
Yeah,
make it
because
golden
it's
then.
the golden. It doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter. But everything within it everything except creatures I designate. So that is me, Gwen, and Yuria.
So
Speed is halved automatically, whether they succeed or not.
So you're telling me that you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 by 4, 16 plus another 4. I'm gonna make 20 saves right now.
Yeah.
You are about to do an absurd amount of damage. Effective damage. That is.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
While Matt's doing that, for flavor, as you descend, you see a Yuria that is absolutely feral.
Okay.
Like
let's
it
see.
is like backhanding these twigs that she's been hitting like into the wall completely and utterly just shattering them into pieces. There's very little control in what she's doing. It is very primal. And the more and more she continues on in this state, the arms become more and more Icarus, and it is like the stars themselves are falling off of her arms, leaving just a empty space. So where there were constellations, it is just a void.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to that at the end of my turn because
I need damage because the 4
it.
twigs have failed.
Okay. Not great. 7 and 4 is 11 plus 5, 16 points of damage.
Yeah, the twigs all fail.
dude.
Let me just start getting the other. So you said 16 total?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll these 4 at a time then.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
Matt
there's
is
a nat
also-
20 in there.
While Matt is also doing that,
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
keep
do a
going. I'm
little
just gonna you keep
executive
rolling
thing
this
here.
on.
Do a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, my passive is 20.
What's your spell save DC? Just so I don't have to.
16.
16. All right. You said 16 damage.
No, I'm blinded by the light. That was a 7. 8.
Um,
I don't see shit.
So yeah, you just straight up don't clock that Uria's got red fucking eyes, dude.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I have one pass so far.
And everything else is
That one's
failing.
bloodied.
Excellent. Okay.
That one's. Oh shit! Did I fuck that up? That one's dead.
Oh, hang on. It's actually 18 points of damage because 18 or 19
doesn't
because
matter.
the wings are out. I do extra damage.
Oh.
Let me just double check. Is it based on my?
Oh,
How
another
much
nat
health
20.
do
All
each-
right, all right.
Yeah, it's extra 3, so that is 19 points of damage.
How much health do each of these things have, Matt?
11.
You have effectively okay.
Rats in a basement.
You have done 111 points of damage so far.
Yeah.
In one. Okay, never mind. 133, 43, 44. Excuse me.
And then this one.
144 points of damage.
I'm gonna call this one the bloodied, and this one is dead.
145. 55.
I had 2 nat 20s and 1 bloodied, and the rest die.
Amazing.
166 damage at level 5. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm not done. I've still got movement, honey. So I'm gonna go over there and move this for those 3 too.
I still got movement, honey. That's fantastic. Someone
Jesus
clip that,
Christ.
please. There's 1 more nat 20 and 2 more bloodied.
Okay, excellent. Now I'm done, and I'm just going to turn and observe Yuria with concern, and that's my turn.
So 3 nat 20s and so many fails. So I did 23 saves there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right. Okay, so yeah, this encounter goes like, it can go so many different ways, right? Because you're just like, okay, if you're managing and have your AoEs, it goes fine. Or you could have what my last party that just did this go, all right, we're going to bottleneck the absolute shit out of this and only barely survive.
Yeah, well,
If you hadn't have
instead
also
you've
pissed
got-
off the druid immediately, you would have had actually time to barricade,
Nah,
which was another option.
no.
But
We
let's
don't have
just-
time for that. We've got a magical MILF.
Turn you don't see, but Nuadax, you see it. Stepping out from this door,
Uh-huh.
a druid, and 5 more little guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
I
this
needed
is
music.
a rolling encounter.
I love it, dude. I love it.
I love it. It's one of those really unique ones that you don't get very often in a book, but I really enjoy this portion. So they're down here. Nuadax. Oh, you are up. Yes, you are. Oh, hold on. No, those needle blights are up. So
Oh, okay.
a couple are looking at you. They're going to throw some spines. 13 and 17.
17 will hit.
It's going to be 7 damage, and then it's your turn.
Hold on. I just realized that I have to do math now because we're playing D&D. I know how to do that. Okay. 7 damage. Got it. Cool. So, yeah, I see you guys. I see them come out, and like this almost wicked smile comes on my face. Like, yes, perfect. I need a chance to spill some blood. So we're gonna go. Why can't I move my thing? Move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So I'm gonna move in, and then I'm gonna move this up here. So I need those 2 needle blights and the druid that is standing up there to make con saves for me, please.
On saves for those 3.
Yes.
What's your DC?
15.
The 2 plants fail. Druid is going to fail as well.
Okie dokie. That is 14 points of damage.
14. The 2 needles die. I can't delete that one. And that one dies. And you said 14, right?
Yes.
All right, that druid's bloodied.
All right. And like, for like flavor, I'd be using the primal savagery like cantrip. So it's like my fingernails and teeth like elongate. They're like dripping
Nice.
poison. Like, yes.
That's cool.
That's all I've got.
All right. Needles A. All right, they're up here. Did not mean to draw a box. Okay, we're gonna shift upstairs. We have Needles A. I think I forgot to do the Vine Blight last turn. No, I got it on Calestis. Needles A. They're gonna start running in. And they're gonna have to make that saving throw. The vines? Oh, sorry. Each creature of their choice. That other druid shouldn't have been restrained. Oh.
Well, apparently the blight was just like, no.
Yeah, it got mad.
Fuck you, lady.
You know, it couldn't think straight. Didn't have its sap in the morning. Okay, so Gwen,
Yeah.
what's your AC?
15.
They're all gonna throw some needles at you.
Bring it.
3 will hit. Okay. 9 damage. 6 damage. 9 damage. 9, 6, 9. 24? No. 2 9s are 18. Yeah, 24 damage total.
Halves.
All right, so 12 for you. Twig A. Oh god, there's so many of these guys. Oh boy. Okay. Yuria, start doing your turn. I gotta work where these guys are.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's 6 in
Okay.
there. Okay.
So with everything kind of evaporated into dust from Calestis' crazy shit, Yuri is still in a bit of a enraged stupor, and so we'll just immediately attack the things that are directly in front of her. So I'm gonna attack Needle Blight. Okay, that's a nat 20, so
Nice.
max damage. That's 16 damage, I think, on that hit. So it just spins around on the actual cart itself. She's kind of positioned 1 foot on the barrel, 1 foot on the side of the cart.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll cold clock with her left hand and spin around with her right foot, catching the right side of the cart as she moves. So she'll spin that way, obliterating Needle Blight D, I'm assuming, with the 16 damage. Yeah. And in that whirl, her right hand will backhand Blight C as well. That is a 11.
11
Does that hit?
on which one? The little guy? Oh, the needle blight.
C,
No,
this
that will
one.
miss. That'll miss.
Okay. It narrowly dodging out of the way. She'll continue in movement and hop down. Delete that for you.
Thank you.
And come back in with a gut shot.
Go for it.
That is another. 16 damage just outright.
Yeah, that one's dead. That one's gone.
That one
Gone
gets
skis.
obliterated. And with the final step, the fourth attack with my flurry of blows, I am. Dude, you can't make this shit up.
Wait, another 20?
Whitney, what the fuck are your dice?
You got another 20?
What
Go
the
ahead.
fuck?
You gotta show us all these 20.
What
We got
the
a lot
fuck
of 20s
are your
today.
dice?
Hey.
Like,
They're the glue guns dice, right?
yeah.
Okay, shout out to Smoking Glue Guns, who I also want to go and look at their
Jesus
stuff and buy
fucking
some.
Christ. So that's 3 nat 20s in a single fucking turn. Does 16 damage kill this twig blight too?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that thing's dead. All right. So
Oh,
That's
this
my
needle's
turn.
supposed to be upstairs. Oh. Okay.
Oh no, I'm stupid. My math is wrong. I was okay.
Oh, it
13.
is 2. Actually, yes.
Is it 13? I think it's 13. Hold on, let me math. Math. You do crits are max damage, right?
Crits are max, yes.
Okay. So 13. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
it's still dead.
bad math. All right, cool. Yeah, and that's that. And I think I can see this twig blight in the hallway, right?
Twig in the hallway. Yes.
This guy right here. Okay. I think because I don't know about any of the other. Can I hear the commotion from the other side of this hall, or from this wall? Excuse me. Like, do I know that there's other shit going on?
Yeah. Like, you can hear the wall. It's like the walls are crawling back there. Like, everything, like, literally from floor to roof, just the whole of the floorboards are getting scratched and scraped. And then you'll see, like, out that doorway, just little guys are just spilling out.
Right.
Now that you're down there as well, I'm probably going to get a couple of them to come in your turn.
And I'm going to move in, using the rest of my movement, I'm going to move into that doorway. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
So that's the entirety of my turn.
All right, so those twigs there, they're going to run down to you. Sorry.
Can I just say, hey, Lolcopter, thank you for the 1,500 bits and the 5 luck points from that. Didn't see it earlier, but hey, that's
Thanks,
heaps.
dude.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude. Very much appreciate it. Okay, so, yes, Ash, to answer your question that we were just talking about, your Spirit Guardians, where you're positioned, will not go up because it won't go through.
Yeah.
They don't go around corners anymore.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't even looking at the upstairs map. I just...
Yeah, the
I was
downstairs.
just like, oh, but the back door's open. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't hit those guys.
When you said that and you were flying, I was like... I also was like, I'm pretty sure you're right. And then I checked. Then I went upstairs and went, oh, there's only a 10-foot hole because the crane sits on top of half of the rest of it.
Yeah, that's all good. I didn't look at... I just switched maps over because I was like, well, Colossus is down here. I don't need the top one anymore.
That's all right.
Forgetting about Gwendolyn.
No stress at all. Okay, so we got Twigs A. They have moved already. Twigs B. Yuria, you're going to get a bunch of these coming your way.
Hell yeah. Throw them my way, dude.
That one's going to go like there. Go like here. These are all going to be on the ground floor. 2 are going to try and hit you with advantage.
Okay, sorry. Are there walls there?
There's
So am
a
I getting
wall,
attacked
so-
by 4 or?
No, 3 can't hit you. 2 can.
Okay.
One of the 2's got a natural 20, so it's going to be... Fuck, I forgot what they can do. 5 piercing.
I'm gonna completely negate that and immediately just clock it back in the sternum.
Is your deflect just missiles, though, or attacks?
It's all attacks.
Oh, yeah, the fucking new monk is dope. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
The other one
So
also got a nat
8.
20, so that'll be another 5 damage, but you've already used your reaction at this point.
Okay. I can redirect it at anyone.
Yeah.
So if you'll let me.
You can donk the other one.
That is 11. That is 11. Is it throwing a melee or is it throwing something at me?
I think it's in the deflect rule. I can pull it up and have a read though.
It's on the
It
weekend.
doesn't
I'm
really
pretty
matter.
sure
It
if
just
it's
changes the way I
melee,
flavor it.
you throw melee back, but if it's range, you throw range back.
It just changes how I flavor it. That's all.
Cool.
Also, you need to make a DC 16 first.
DC 16.
Yeah.
Fail.
Okay.
You do
so that
choose a
would be-
creature you can see within 5 feet. If it was melee, choose a creature you can see within 60. You can just make them punch a friend.
Yeah, okay.
With that wording,
so
it's like
which one
choose
is
a creature
attacking
you
me?
can see. The one in the north is attacking you, which means you would... And it says within 5 feet of you. So any of the ones that are in melee
Right.
with you can be hit. So literally just those 2. But
So I think the way that I would like to flavor this is she basically uses the creature's momentum against the one behind her. So as she kind of like, she'll intentionally take the blow but soak it all in, and then as she does that, the arms flip around behind her back and just clap the one in the back
yeah, hell
and
yeah.
just hit it straight in the body.
All right, so that
11
one will no
damage.
longer have a turn. And the first one won't take any damage, but also it means that the second turn is negated. And that means when do they take new Spirit Guardians instance?
At the end of their turn.
Okay, so
Hang on, let me just double. When it enters the emanation or ends its turn there, the creature must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, takes damage. On a successful, it takes half.
well, it's a good thing they have intelligence 3 because they're not moving. All right. 10 to hit you with needles?
No.
I got 2 more. 15 to hit you.
Nope.
All right, 3 miss. They're going to make 3 saves. 1 pass, 2 fail.
Okay. These my d8s? Yes. That will be 7 to 13 plus 3. 16 points of damage. Again, radiant.
I think they all die. Yes, they do. 1, 2, 3. All dead. Now, Wild Druid down here. They're going to move out of there. Straight up to you, Leia. And they're going to cast Thunderwave at 2nd level. Can I get a con save from you? As they're looking at you, they have such a rage in their eyes going, why? Why do you do this, sister?
Ooh. I have seen the blood that comes from the roots of that tree. And that is going to be a 17.
Sorry, 17?
17.
So that's a pass. You can take half damage, no push. So it's 6 thunder total.
6 thunder, no problem.
And then you'll see the good
Where'd
with Shillelagh on their quarterstaff, but they do not attack after that. And then it's Gwen's turn.
Gwen is going to do something she's never done in combat before, and she's actually going to put Bridget down for a second. Swing her backpack around and holding onto her rock at the same time as holding onto this staff, she's just going to yell at the top of her lungs, make them stop. And she's going to concentrate insanely hard on making the nature that is around them stop, because it's too much, and it's the only thing she can think to do.
I'm going to get you to do a nature check as your action, and let me know what you get. It's going to be a hard roll. I'm going to tell you that now. But
Isn't that 20?
you fucking kidding me? That's what I was hoping for. Yeah! Okay, fuck yeah. All right, fuck yeah. How do you connect? Wait, so just roleplay this for me again.
Because she felt that connection between the rock and the staff when she picked up the staff, and even though the rock is fearful of it, she could feel that little bit of connection. So she just sort of wants to concentrate on that connection there, because she knows the rock's good. You know, the rock is awesome. I mean, it plays poker with him, for fuck's sake.
The rock is good. The rock is great. We surrender our will as of this date.
All hail rock. And so she just wants to get into that connection. You know, she wants to feel that connection as much as she can. And that's all she wants to feel right now. She doesn't want to feel her rage. She doesn't want to feel what she normally feels in combat, which is, you know, just get in there and fight. She wants to feel the nature connection instead.
Okay. So, are you touching the staff to the rock at all?
She's only a dwarf, and that rock is not exactly small, so kind of holding them really fucking close, I guess. I don't know about together, but definitely very close.
You feel your companion. It feels like there's an attraction to the staff itself, and as it like makes contact, you feel them both like the rock immediately like sends like a pulse of green magic twisting up through this staff, and 2 things happen. The entirety of this dock you're in flashes green so brightly and quickly, and then you don't feel the vines underneath your feet anymore. They're gone. As the as the house glows so brightly. Can yourself, Calestis, no, Uria, you don't need to make the save, but you can see from the top floor this blinding green natural light is emanating. Nuadax, when you feel what's happening here, it's like it's like the nature speaks to the entire realm at once, and that is a feeling you haven't felt in a very long time. But the leyline nexus is upstairs of the entirety of Barovia. You're not sure how it's moving, but it's there.
What save are we making?
Just a con save, please.
Con save. Nat 20. Nice.
Fuck yeah, we
18.
really should have started a nat 20 counter today. That's
We
crazy.
You
should.
should give us luck points every time we roll a nat 20.
Not at all.
I think you should take
That's
away a
funny
luck
goal.
point. I think you should take away luck points when we roll 20s. Fuck me.
No.
I imagine that Nuadax, like when she feels this, like this, like feeling of serenity and like a deep breath, and then looks at this druid in front of her and is like, "I fucking got this."
All right. From this point, Uria, Calestis, and Gwen, where you can see these twigs, they fall limp and motionless and die. All of them.
Bit sad about that part, but okay.
Like, when I say die, they go back to being plant matter rather than, like, blighted animations of corruption. Now, the other interesting thing is that when you're looking and clearing your eyesight, and as you're holding the staff, you feel it instantly attuned to you. Your nat 20 does this.
It does? Oh, okay, cool.
What is also super interesting is you feel lighter, but the rock is missing. And as you open your eyes, it is smaller and directly situated at the top of this staff, being grasped by it.
Portable rock.
A lot smaller, but it is there. That same level of power is in this thing. And I'm going to reflavor a Staff of the Woodlands for you, but that's mechanically what we're going to get for a moment.
Okay.
So you can add a Staff of the Woodlands to your inventory.
I just want you to know,
Instantly
Saz messaged me at the start of combat and she was like, I think I'm going to break the staff. Saz, I'm so glad you didn't break the staff. That's the coolest shit ever.
All right. With that, there are only 2 in initiative left. I'm going to take a short 5-minute break, and we're going to clean this combat up. It's looking pretty good at the moment. So we'll see you in like 5 minutes.
Let's go, baby.
And we'll be back. Go to the toilet, have some meds, have a drink, get some food, do what you need to. In Australia, it's nearly lunchtime, so come back with some snackies, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Forever.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. All right. For those just joining us after the break, or if you missed anything just then, players, we just had something really freaking cool happen. So what happened just before the break and what happened last time to catch up, everyone?
Real cool shit happened. We were all very cool and did cool things. And we're about to win. That's what's most important.
Well, Gwen
Seems
did
like
something really cool.
Gwen
What the
did
fuck
something
did Gwen
pretty
do?
cool.
Yeah.
Gwen's got a new toy.
What happened though? You can't just be like, "Oh, new toy." What
I
happened?
got a new toy. No, yeah, winning D&D. That's exactly it.
Winning D&D is right now.
So Gwen picked up the staff that the big bad druid guy who smushed really easily was doing his thing with, and rolled a nat 20 while she was holding it with her rock seed thing, and ta-da! Now we got the goofiest stuff and some cool stuff.
You could call it the
And
goofiest
we-
Staff of the Woodlands.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
And we made all of the little tree dudes stop what they were doing because we were going to get overrun. And I don't know how many times a day Ash can make Calestis do the really cool thing that she did. So
That was it. If I hadn't used remove curse on Yuria last session, I would be able to do it again. But
What's it like to be on the other side of the constant nat 20s? I mean, I've done a lot nat 20s myself this time, so it's like right now it's kind of like evening out. But yeah, I mean, this was sick. I was actually hoping for the genuinely, I was like, I really hope this goes off. And when you said nat 20, I was like, not only is this going off, I'm gonna let you instantly attune, and that's gonna be even cooler.
I suppose I better pick Bridget back up too.
Cool Theus stuff. But yes, just for your reference though, and everyone else's reference, it is a staff that has charges to cast spells through. They do not require material components, but if you are raging, you still... Oh, actually, hold on. Can you use magic items to cast spells while you're raging?
I have no idea. I've never played Barbarian
I'll
before.
look into that. I didn't think of that just then. Anyway, all of the plants have just died. Well, fallen over and become inactive. There are 2 druids left, and one of them is going right now. They watch all the plants wither around them, and Nwadax, you see both of them look very panicked for a sec, looking over at you. This one's going to run over to where Yuria is, looking at the absolute mess of plants that are no longer animated in front of them. You'll pay for this.
There is no response. It is just, again, just heavily just like this salivation. She kind of looks at this person, and it almost seems like she grows a little bit, and so there's like intimidating presence. Are we still in combat?
You are still in initiative. It's their turn, technically.
Okay.
They're just having a little exchange.
And she just bores daggers.
It's in.
No response.
They're going to hold out their staff. They're also going to cast Thunderwave 2nd level. Can you make a con save?
Sure can, buddy. That
Nature
is
has forsaken
not great. That's a
you.
5.
You're going to get
5.
pushed back 10 feet, and you're going to take 11 thunder damage.
Okay.
And that will be their turn. They're also going to cast Shillelagh on their quarterstaff. And after that, it's going to be Calestis, your turn.
cool. So I'm gonna just check how many spell slots I got left. Maybe. Okay. I'm just gonna fly over to here, bringing my aura with me.
Yep, that's save.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm not done yet. Yuria, are you all right?
I think she's kind of been knocked prone, and is kind of like starting to get up. There is no response.
Okay.
Just heavy breathing, and again, this like I said, this primal sort of sense that you're getting from her.
Yep. Okay. Gonna bookmark that for later. Was it wisdom save? I already can't remember what I'm doing. A save from the druid, please.
They got a 10.
Okay, then they're gonna take full. Okay, 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 3 is 15 points of radiant damage.
15. They're going to be bloodied pretty instantly from that.
Okay. Then I am going to Toll the Dead. So
what
they
save
have to
is
make
that?
a wisdom save again.
That one's a nat 20.
Okay, well they succeed, so nothing happens.
Uh,
But I am going to stretch out my wings and completely block the corridor as much as I can. Put distance between this guy and Yuria.
All right, Nwadax, you're up.
And his movement speed is halved.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to activate my primal savagery. So my teeth elongate again, and my fingernails get like unnaturally long, and I am going to take a swipe at this druid in front of me. I like grinning, almost like a mad woman. I am incredibly enthused at this moment. Oh my god!
What'd you get? You get nat 20?
That's funny.
Eh.
Are you guys doing? You guys are doing max damage for that, or
Yeah, just auto max. It's quicker.
Auto max makes that primal savagery. That's 20 acid damage.
Role play it for me. They die.
Yeah, I'm just going to take like a big old swing from like face all the way down, follow it all the way through, and then dash towards this corridor, yeah, probably like laughing to myself, and I'm just bent.
All right, they like burn away as you do that. Hold on, before you walk into that spirit guardian. Oh, actually, the spirit guardians doesn't go around corners, so it's fine. You can walk through there, no problem. So you can get to there. That's fine. I guess you haven't met any of them yet. So Calestis, I don't know what your prerogative is seeing a druid in your spirit guardians if they are auto designated bad.
Yep.
All right.
They also can't be seen though because they are through a wall.
Yeah. That's why I said they won't get affected going right there. You're in. Your turn.
Oh god, the moment that she gets up through the wings and Calestis' form in the doorway, she can see the druid on the other side, and with a laser-like focus, she begins bounding towards this individual, the arms grabbing at anything, leaving behind these like Icarus black, sort of like Vanta black stains.
Ooh.
And as she gets closer to the door, she starts running up the wall and onto the ceiling, stepping through the door, over Calestis' form, leaps off of the roof and towards the druid and attacks him.
All right. What'd you get?
That is a 16.
Hit.
Okay.
Even through their bark skin, that's a hit.
That is a 13 on the die for damage.
Roll play it for me.
Their head completely just explodes as this the force that she's carrying in this moment connects with this individual's body, and it is just a shotgun spray of black, almost ink, just on the wall.
You see blood erupt from them, and they go down hard. That was a forceful hit, and brutal as it was.
And she, given the force of it all, she stumbles down to the ground and is propped up again, hand on the wall, hand on the floor, both of her fists into the dirt, into like the floorboards themselves, and she's just breathing heavily.
Out of curiosity, with the amount of violence and blood that is probably coming from the other side of that doorway, would I see that?
You watch this. You watch this pale, elf-like woman rush past with arms of like black ichor. Like when I say decimate, I mean like eviscerate, completely tear apart this other druid that you were just fighting. They look completely. I mean, the only word you would, the easiest word for you would be feral, like a wild animal.
I imagine I probably still have a horrid smile on my face. This is too good for me. I don't like what these druids were doing. So I still with this like wicked, like smile on my face. I'd probably like loud enough so the person on the other side of this door can hear me. Good. They can now serve the cycle.
The head will snap to you, and she will immediately begin running at you.
Alestis. Oh, sorry. No, it's Gwen's turn first.
Is there a discernible difference between? Is there a discernible difference between?
Oh no, you're out of combat if you want to be.
And
I guess.
Well, it depends. Is there a discernible difference between Nuadax and the druids that we were just fighting?
I'm cleaner.
Clean.
And I don't have the vines in my face. I've heard that they.
Yeah, there's.
I guess I'll let Matt.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was just gonna say you can go ahead and describe the differences, I guess.
I would say a lot cleaner. Still very clearly a wild druid in their style, but they don't look like caked up with mud and vines. There's nothing hiding their face. This is a lot more like, a Barovian druid before all this would happen, maybe.
Okay, that changes things then.
Still terrifying that you run at them,
Well, she wouldn't in that case. The head still snaps, and for a brief moment, you see Nuadax. Again, mouth open, heavy breathing, no fangs, but eyes, a deep crimson red, blacked out sclera's. And she makes eye contact. The arms kind of almost like when you have water suspended in zero gravity, they just into the floor and just disappear. And she just stares at you.
Almost approaching like you're a wild animal in that I know how to deal with that. Approaching that very cautiously, almost lower to the ground, attempting to make myself look a little bit smaller like you would with a predator. Do you require healing, traveler?
As you say that, Gwen, I'm just going to touch base with you. There's less fighting downstairs. A lot of blood, but less fighting.
Yeah, but there's nothing up here with her, so...
Yeah.
How far... if she was to jump over that railing just to make cover for her...
There's going to be no issue, because there's, the barrels in the wagon there, so it's, pretty small jump.
Alright, well then she would be jumping down onto the top of those barrels and just be like, Calestis, I did magic! I think.
I think head's gonna I'm gonna be almost comically whipping around between the two of them because I don't know which one is the more pressing issue here.
Calestis, I did magic!
and in her head she's got Bridget in one hand and this staff in the other, and
yeah,
she's just happy to be here.
Dig it.
I love Gwen so much.
And that's it.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's all she's gonna do. She just wanted to get downstairs and tell Calestis her good news.
In response to Nuadax, Yuria will clamber to the wall, the doorway that she's kind of standing in, and will lift herself up. Yeah, that would be a bit helpful. And she'll kind of move into the room, and seeing a barrel, she'll sit on top of the barrel.
Minus the fangs, I just got sent this image from Lolcopter, and I was just like, that's the vibe right there. Minus the fangs, but I was just like, no, that's pretty summarizing it. It's on the map screen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might color edit that later. That's good.
That's pretty much it.
That's really good.
So when Yuria takes a seat, still that kind of very cautious, almost like someone would walk through the forest, where it's very heel and soft pad of foot, and she reaches out, and you feel this sensation of warmth move through you as she casts a Cure Wounds.
Do you touch me?
That's touch spell.
I would have to.
You would feel ice cold to your hand. I wouldn't feel shit.
A little shiver, but I don't know. Make an insight check.
All right, sure. Really fucking good at that.
She says casually as though it isn't her best stat.
24. My passive insight's 21. If that means anything.
Right.
So
no, that definitely. As somebody who doesn't know that yeah, you get the vibe that I'm used to dealing with dangerous and possibly other kinds of creatures. This is an everyday thing that I have to deal with living here in Barovia. For healing, That was oh gosh, there's new healings now. Oh, I have to do math.
So level 1 is 2d8 plus wisdom modifier.
Yeah,
Yeah, they doubled it.
it's better
essentially.
now. Yeah, it needed to scale.
It's so good.
As you're
Thank
doing
heavens.
this, she'll
So, 8, 12.
kind of, you'll see a little snap to a realization of kind of everything that just happened, and her fist will immediately go to her chest, where her scarf is, and she's pushing it into her skin. Matt,
Cool.
do I feel anything?
You don't. No. It's a little
16
uncomfortable, but
points.
it's not like burning you.
Take 16 points of healing.
Shit. Sweet. Thanks.
You know, if I was to put a thing to it, a very slight change, if that concerns you.
Okay. So not painful, just like almost like my foot's kind of asleep kind of a thing, and just in that specific area.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As that happens, her head knocks back into the wall, and her eyes just close, and she's just breathing, very intently controlling it, trying to calm herself down.
When Yuria has their eyes closed, like slowly back up, and like go see if I can't find wherever I felt that ley line nexus.
Yeah.
Thrumming. I want to find that.
Well, it's sitting on the staff of the person in front of you.
No, Gwen's like over in the hallway.
Oh, it's sitting on the staff in the person near you in the hallway.
So imagine I just like stick my head in the hallway, like.
Calissa, you still got spirit up?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can stick your head through the hallway, and about 10 feet away, there is a dwarf holding a staff. Dude does not look like a druid.
And a pissed off angel.
And a pissed off angel, but the dwarf is holding the nexus atop what looks to be the Gulthius staff of your leader. Well, maybe not anymore, but that looks different to you. The Gulthius staff is a weapon of corruption. This does not look like that.
So, like, stick her head out in the hallway and do like a little. Very curious. Welcome.
If your head enters the hallway, you will have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Are you?
Because-
you're still up.
It's still up.
Okay.
All right.
Ah,
That's a
All
wisdom
right.
save. PvP by accident.
I feel like you would have heard at least some of the conversation through the hallway.
I
Yeah.
think I would have been distracted by the Gwenryn has a magic stick.
Also, the whole my friend is turning possibility.
Yeah.
that's a 13.
You
That's
failed.
a fail. I like that the
Oh,
only damage
no.
you're going to have taken is this.
What did you do, Ash?
1 point off of max damage.
So is that 29 or something like that?
23.
Fuck
This is
yeah.
D8s. 8, 8, and 7. Oh, plus 3. Because the wings are still out. So 30 points of damage.
How you looking?
Wait, no. I can't do 8 times tables are so hard.
Yeah, 8 3 is 24.
26. 26 points of damage.
Yeah, that definitely hurt.
You
I
stick your head around and you lose your eyebrows.
Finally,
Yeah,
someone's
like,
not on your side and you still kill them.
just like I stick my head around and will eventually like pull back, and almost like this animalistic hiss comes out of my mouth as I like duck back behind the corridor and looking to Yuria, who may or may not still have their eyes open. Your friends are not very welcoming.
At the hiss, Yuria will basically fall off of the barrel she's sitting on, and crawl a little bit past you, poking her head out. She's fine.
I am
She's fine.
sprinting to the edge of the corridor and just like sliding. And are your eyes still red?
Matt?
Yeah.
I think Spirit Guardians would drop at that, just the shock of it, and then this look of grief would come over Calestus's face, and the wings, the spectral feathers that cover them would just start to fall off until it's just the skeletal wings remaining, just like this pure emanation of grief and sadness at what she sees before her.
You're looking like you just saw someone fucking die. What's up?
I'm gonna pull out my silver dagger and hold it sideways so that you can see your reflection in it.
The reflection is still there.
Yeah, but the red eyes is mostly what I mean.
Oh, yeah. I was also confirming that, I guess.
Well, I didn't know the vampires didn't have a reflection in this world, so now I do.
They don't. You would know that. I think we've had some pretty good rolls about vampires.
Yeah, but Ash didn't know that.
That's fair.
Looking at herself, just to... Oh. A hard swallow. At least I can still see myself. And the head drops, and the breathing continues. Just the very measured, labored, but very, very controlled breathing.
Right now, you see a raven fly into the upper part of the loading dock, landing on the cart. Sorry, the lower part of the loading dock, and very curiously looking at you.
I'm gonna reach out and touch Yuri's face, but I want to. Does she still have a pulse?
Hmm.
Yeah.
The wings disappear in like this exhalation of relief, like just like the minute's up, fully gone. And I think I'm just gonna drop my head to your shoulder. You're still alive.
Yeah, it's gonna take more than a couple twigs to kill me.
I'm
Do
very
I have
glad.
any teeth? She opens her mouth.
Does she have any teeth?
I mean,
Did all her teeth
so
get lost?
regular
Did they
teeth,
just
yeah.
fall out?
Any
Regular
fangs?
teeth.
Fangs.
No fangs.
Anything?
No fangs.
Well, I don't know how many you started with, but there are definitely some in there.
Oh, you know what I meant.
I think you're okay. For now.
For now.
Now. She'll get back up. Again, using the door frame to support herself. And then the head just kind of cocks and turns to the Inuitat. Who the fuck are you?
Gets
Thank
me straight
you.
to the point.
But who are you?
I am one of the many children of this land. I used to be one of their ilk until a vision brought me better sense. The ritual that they want to enact, no good will come of it. Only blood and death. Nature does not want this thing to happen. The balance cycle would be broken. The tree cannot wake.
That's not true. But if it brings you comfort in saying that.
It brings me comfort in saying that, yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying what my character particularly believes.
I guess it's like relaying to you that you're hopeful, but ultimately deep down you're like, is that going to be enough?
Kind of taking that in, and looking at Gwenryn as she kind of approaches. Magic, huh?
Apparently.
The fuck happened? I saw a flash of green. What was that?
This, and she's gonna hold up the staff, was the ugly staff that the guy was holding upstairs. Behind
Oh.
Rock. Ta-da! Magic.
He used to be our leader. He's the one who had a hold over this place.
Was he like
Instructions on
you?
what needed to be done. Is he like me?
Was he like you?
Well, I wouldn't say anyone's like me.
All right. Is the rest of your grove corrupted in the same way, or?
Yes, they are.
Got it. Okay.
Can we be uncorrupted? Like, is there a way that we could do that? Because that seems to be a real problem.
DM?
So is this like, can the light and the plants be uncorrupted? Is that what I'm hearing? Can you roll a nature check, Nodax?
That is a dirty 20.
It's possible, but you've never seen it done. You think it's possible.
I relay this information to them in fancy druid nonsense.
Seems like the easier option is to just fucking kill him. Went down like nothing. What paper? She'll wipe her mouth and flick off the sweat and the spit that had kind of congealed on her face throughout that fight. I guess we could. Is everything? Is it clear here? Was that it? Just two people were keeping this whole place locked off?
I haven't seen anyone else.
There were 4 people, but it seems quiet.
Matt, would I know if there were any other druids that resided over this particular spot?
Over, like, directly here?
Yeah, could I assure them that the winery itself is safe.
You know that about 4 druids were stationed here. Your leader and 3 more.
Okay, which 2 I can confirm were killed.
And
The
very
fact
clearly,
that-
if that's staff, including the one
As
with the
the
staff.
staff means that he's dead. So, if we've gotten all 4 druids, then theoretically this place is safe.
I suppose we should inform the residents. As
I
for
can
that,
do that.
she points to the rock. Are we still going to that tree, Gwen? Or not? This is your choice.
You're going to have to go to the tree. That's where your friends are.
I thought they were in the forest.
They were in the forest, but it was inevitable they would end up at the tree.
And then I guess we're going to the tree regardless.
And how do you know that they're there?
Can I give you a duh look? I used to be amongst them. I know their workings.
All right.
As for letting the previous owners know that the house is safe, I look over my shoulder at the raven. You will tell them, will you not?
You see it kind of like tilt its head, fly away, and you hear a as it kind of makes its way north, away from the homestead.
It will relay the message. The family will be notified.
Good. Well, I'm in no condition to travel, so saw some rooms upstairs. There's some beds in there. I'm gonna go have a nap. And
How long
Yuri
do you spend like time talking here?
maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
All
Sound
right.
about right?
Yeah.
And yeah, Maria will make her way up the building, into one of the rooms with the multiple beds, plop down on the bed, and just fucking
Conk out.
breathe, and just breathe until she goes to sleep, or, well, she passes out.
All right.
Usually with trance, but in this case passes out.
So within the next like 10, 20 minutes, just after some of you have started taking a rest, you see members of the family and some ravens starting to make their way towards the house. You'll see, first off, you'll see Adrian, and then the other husband you have not actually learned their name of yet from memory. Did I tell you their name? I remember.
I don't believe you gave us the names of everyone.
I think I gave you Adrian and Elvia and Davian so far. There's two more that you haven't like fully been introduced. But yes, Keith. But yeah, they'll approach. The two younger adult men will first approach, sticking their head in. Adrian will see the rest of you, and then see the staff glowing with this green energy.
So,
Dag, you
just
should
for
get
my
father.
for my understanding, are all of you joining me in this room, or are you staying downstairs? Am I separated from all of you, or what?
To the group.
I'd like to short rest, but I'd like to do it keeping Nudax in
eyeshot.
sight. Yeah. So wherever she goes.
Fair enough. Well, I mean,
Okay.
the family will eventually find you because ostensibly you're staying in their bedrooms.
Mhm.
So you'll see which way. So you're in that room. Just gotta make sure which one that is because that could be funny.
So all four of us are in this room together then?
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Okay.
that's where we all. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
And I'm just big sleeping.
Okay,
That's all
so
I'm doing.
you can see in this room, it looks to be belonging to. Adrian actually walks into this room going, "Oh, they're in here." And you'll see the other male walk over. This is Dag, by the way. This is Stefania's husband. You're in my room, but you look like you need it.
Did you want it back?
They look at you know, you're pretty damaged, some of you, but no, it's have your rest for now. Davian will want to talk soon, and particularly about your staff.
That's right. Mine.
And our ravens told us that they were all dead, and it seems that was the case. In any case, thank you. Have the time you need. We'll make sure that this place is cleaned up, at least for now. Looking around at just all of the mess that is still here. Surprisingly, farmstead doing okay. Nothing's damaged. Nothing blew up.
We were very respectful. There's just some ichor everywhere.
Yeah, it's like
And
liquids
some
and dried
twigs and some blood.
No problem
It's
at
like
all.
in Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
I did
Gotta go
think
around with the
about
little
it.
guy.
There was an erupting earth down back here that I was keeping in my back pocket in case of emergencies.
I think actually, just for fun, as Yuri went up the stairs to go to the bedroom, the ichor that had been splattered on the wall just into nothing, just disappears.
Oh, cool. The others will regroup. You'll see one of the children now regroup here, and now a teenage boy, two young boys, and the teenage son is also holding a baby girl. Have now also entered the homestead. So a total of 9 people are now back here, including not including yourselves. Thank you. Thank you. The family is safe.
Sorry. Saz, just during your long rest, just make sure you don't hit the HP changes because aid does not disappear after. It's going to disappear in like 6 hours from now.
Okay.
To disappear on
So
the
you've
short
still got
rest.
that. Yeah, no, it's an 8-hour duration, so it and it's not temp HP. It's
Max.
like just yeah.
Are we short or long resting?
I think you're
I'm short resting.
Short.
I mean, if they're gonna let us stay here for 8 hours, but I feel like Nuadax is gonna hurry us along to the tree.
I mean, they'll be at the tree either way type thing. So it's like, there's stuff happening at the tree, but it's not like within the hours.
Noadax, you guys get kind of the vibe that Noadax kind of takes, like, kind of almost follows the wind. Like, she goes places when she feels like nature tells her that she needs to move on.
As Yuri is sleeping in this bed, there are a couple more instances of minor seizing, like she did on the horse. But she remains asleep.
It seems your friend is tired. Perhaps we should retire to the other room. There's a kitchen and dining nearby.
I'll follow. Sure. Kitchen? Absolutely.
All right. While everyone regroups, you'll see a couple of the family members starting to sort out the plant life and anything that needs doing. And they, those that don't will walk up to you, Gwen, and start examining your staff. Not touching it, but very interestingly looking at it because you showed them your rock earlier, right?
Well, it's a bit hard to hide it when it's
Yeah,
out
true.
backpack.
Is your companion in there now?
Mhm.
How?
I don't know. I picked it up and they touched and ta-da! Magic.
Is that how the plants died with that burst of magic?
I guess so, yes, because, yeah.
And that looks like a piece of the tree from the hill.
It is indeed that.
And who are you?
A friend from the forest. I'm not
We don't
here to
have
be your enemy.
friends in the forest.
So dramatic. I'm from the forest. I used to be of the Druid's ilk. I am no longer.
That would explain why you're not dead. Very
I just give like
well.
a really big grin. Like yes, that's exactly why.
Has your friend condition worsened?
She is alive. I checked.
The silver?
Didn't do anything.
Good.
She has a pulse. No fangs.
Okay. That's good. There's one more thing we don't have to worry about this moment. We'll get our affairs in order. Where do you plan to head next?
To go and rescue our friends.
Big ass tree on the hill.
Yester Hill. Looks over at Nordax.
I believe they intend to go to the Gulthias tree. So yes, Yester Hill.
What do you need of us?
Time to rest.
Honestly, I would appreciate time to rest.
Yes. Rest here all you need. A tree is evil. To put it simply.
Nuadax is like, you say evil, and she just has that like mad woman's laugh. That like it seems like she can't contain when you say this.
Please, what would you call it? Something
I'm not
that-
disagreeing with you.
something
it is
that-
evil.
It poisons the rivers. It creeps out from its graveyard. Kavan and his berserkers are no longer, so... Why do you still revere it? Not you, but the wild ones.
They think it will free them. That they can leave the cairn. They can be unbound. But it's more terrible than that.
They already caused so much harm to the rest of Barovia, and they want to leave their hill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I can't let that happen. It doesn't serve the cycle. It cannot come to happen.
You oppose them, truly.
I do. I serve nature. I always have. They're not serving nature anymore. It's an abomination. And that tree, it's not natural either.
If you find yourself alone again, consider this place safe harbor for yourself and all of you. You are friends of the Martikovs.
I would be glad to call you friends. Then.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
how much time has passed since?
Hour or two? Like even
You're,
easily a short
okay.
rest amount.
Okay, just curious. So, for the sake of all of you, Yuri is staying the fuck asleep until someone wakes her up. So, she's not hearing any of this shit.
Are all the adult Martikovs here?
Yes.
Okay. I will say to Davian.
Davian.
Davian. Oh, beans. Okay. I will say to Davian.
beans.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it said beans or bears. I don't write in the neatest.
You can find 3
I
magic
will-
bears if you want.
to keep the winery alive.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Rest for the magic bears.
Quite the magic bears. Amazing. I will turn to Davian, and if I were you, I would check on your wine. They wanted the one with the stick, the old one. He said that they wanted to spread death.
Poisoned?
Probably.
I will see to it. If we cannot, do you have any method?
Hang on. Let me check my spells real fast, because I actually don't know. I know I do as another cleric, but... detect poison and disease. Purify food and drink. I do. Yes. If you can give us a few days to travel to the tree, save our friends.
Yes.
It would take a lot of my magic, and I would be unprotected.
If you need, stay here as long as you need.
We have to get our friends back.
Yes. I suppose that's true.
This is a service I can also provide, in that you've decided you would like to be my friend. I can assist, so there's not so much of a burden on our friend here.
Perhaps we shall do this before you leave for long. What do the rest of you plan to do? You're heading straight there.
We rest, then we leave, I think.
If you run into too much resistance at the tree, you will have ravens nearby.
More just laughter as you say this.
Kind of side-eye you a little bit. Turn back to the rest of you. Shall we go and cleanse this wine through it?
We shall.
All right. You two can go over to the fermentation vats, where 3 of them seem to be full of wine still. The last one that was pouring out with the twig blights, it looks to be completely destroyed. But there are 3 here that look to be okay. They have all the wine and liquid in them. They'll be labeled purple grape mash number 3, or I can't remember the name of it. There'll be purple grape mash.
Mambo number 5 is the song.
Yes, purple grape mash number 5.
No, number 3. Mambo number 5
Number
is
3.
the song.
Okay. And then there will be... I did make that meme. There will be Red Dragon Crush, and I think there was one more. But they have all 3 kinds.
The champagne one.
Oh, yes. Champagne de la Stomp, it's called.
Sure.
If you wouldn't mind.
I have... I can ritual cast that, so...
Yeah.
It takes a little bit longer to do, but I take the time and draw out these intricate druidic symbols to purify food and drink.
Is anyone else in this room with them?
No, I didn't need to go, so I wasn't gonna.
Yuri, are you still napping at this point? You getting up?
Yeah, no, she's going to be asleep until people get her up. So if we're doing a long rest into the night, then we'll,
You can start to take your long rest. This is just a little scene I was going to have between Nuadax and, let's say, Davian. He's going to lean into you with his hunch and his wrinkled face. I would appreciate it if you kept your smirks and your knowing glances to yourself. It is not a threat, but a request. You do not need unwanted knowledge getting out. It's for their
What is
safety.
That saying about friends and secrets. You invite them into your home, but you keep a dangerous secret.
It is controlled.
And she smirks again. If you continue to distract me, I might mess up your wine. This is not a threat, but a statement of fact. Look, I don't want to step on your feathers, so don't stomp on my feet, okay? This is a mutual agreement we have. I want there to be no bloodshed. I want the druids to stop what they're doing. You want this as well.
I want my family safe. That means the druids have to relocate, or if they try to assault us, then they have to meet their end, so be it.
As long as that tree continues to stand, they're not going anywhere unless they complete that ritual.
Yes. And how much resistance have you done towards that defector? My feet go wherever the wind tells me to go. I do what I can, but I am but one druid against an army. How much have you done? How much have you done? You who has no friends. You said it yourself to me. I have many friends in high places. You call no one friend. You said it yourself in the kitchens, in front of everyone else. My family is larger than you think. Now that friend sounds like a threat. No. Merely a statement of fact. I would be better served as an ally than an enemy. I'm only warning you that you might not want to keep your secrets. They're dangerous, especially for those who rely on you. We don't know if we can trust them yet. Did you see how much the one cares over the bitten? They care. They don't want to be here. Like many that come into this place. Tell me. The winds brought me here to this place now for a reason. I think that they can be trusted, whether you like it or not. I think you need to trust them. Until we find out what's going on with Pale One, the Bitten, as I heard you all call them, we can't trust them. They have a cleric. It means nothing when they all get turned. It's for your safety, too. Do not know. You have so little faith in the balance. The balance is shifted towards death, so... you can... So are you casting, what's it, Purify Food and Drink, or whatever it is?
Yes. Yeah, during this conversation, I'm, probably going through and doing all the runes, and then... So taking that time to, do the runes on the floors, and then just bang, bang, bang.
All right. How many are you trying to do with those? I mean, how many slots you got for that?
If a ritual cast doesn't matter.
Oh, ritual cast. So it's going to take, half an hour.
Yeah. It takes 30 minutes.
One Purify Food and Drink you will realize every one of these vats are poisoned. It's a good thing you did this, otherwise all of that would have gone to Valaki and the other towns. And 3 spells of Purify Food and Drink will cut it. That will neutralize the poison without spoiling any of the liquids.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take it'll take a total of 30 minutes if I ritual cast all 3, just in case. I am a very paranoid druid. I like to have my spell slots available.
No, that's fair.
During this, even though we're having a little bit of this tense back and forth, I will tell, is it Davian?
Davian, yeah.
I will offer him that once everything has balanced out, I will come back and I have the ability to help your fields as well. kind of enforcing that I am more worth being your ally than being an enemy right now. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can be a friend.
They'll kind of nod in agreement and, you know, a shaky understanding. It's like it's a mutually beneficial alliance, mostly.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a tense agreement, but it is it's
definitely not friends with each other. Like he is just like standoffish. He's also like an older gentleman who's just so focused on safety because of where they live. Very obviously, like you're very familiar with the lands. Possibly more than anyone else off-road, but it's like it's understandable that he's this cautious.
And kind of aside with that, Noadax is probably because she was with these druids for so long, a little bit mad. Like she's not exactly all there, but she tries her best.
Yeah, I get you. All right. After you've purified the wines, you may all take a long rest.
Matt.
Yes?
I have a question.
Yes.
Because I don't want to metagame, but I did say that I was keeping an eye on Noadax. I have a 20 passive perception, and I can also read lips. Would I have picked up any of that conversation?
You're asking for an active, so I need an active percepi and a stealth check.
Oh, I don't care about stealth.
And a hard plate.
Cool. So stealth, perception is 23. 18 plus 5.
Ooh, nice.
Stealth is in that one.
Okay, so you're very you're like standing.
Didn't I just say I don't care about stealth?
Yeah, fair enough. It's just funny. You're standing kind of where Gwen is, if you were to look at the map real quick. As they're doing this. So
oh yeah, I'd full lean over the balcony. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like you can hear like the beams of the structure like as they're
I'm picking them.
Yeah,
Pass the time.
I would say like as the conversation is nearing its end, Nuadax and Davian, you'd be looking up, realizing that you don't know how much they've heard because you're so busy doing your ritual and all that, and also, you know, snarking each other with like Marvel one-liners or whatever we were just doing. And then, yeah, you look up and realize that the cleric has been listening.
No, I full on, because I believe that secrets need to be shared within people. That if you're gonna let somebody stay in your house,
Yeah.
you need to tell them baggage. I don't give a shit. So I like straight up. I look up at Callus. Is it Callus? Right? Callistus. I look up and I just big old dopey grin on my face. Like, hi, how you doing, friend?
He's just gonna stare up at you. He's annoyed, but you know, what can he do? He's hurt. You've heard it.
Mm-hmm.
He was sus from the get-go anyway.
And like after we finish up, like I just give him a pat on the back, like we're all friendly now. It's like he might not think we're friends. I think we're friends.
Anything in there, Calestis, for you? Are you just walking off?
No, I will just walk off back to the room. Are we all sharing a room, or are we spreading out between multiple rooms, or?
Probably the same room, because there are 4 or 5 children that will be annoying you otherwise to be like, get out of my room.
Oh god.
And a moody teenage boy. Who is already not happy, actually, thinking about it, that they have to share a room with their siblings.
Be thankful you've got room to fucking share. Just saying.
I will sleep on the floor on a bedroll instead of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Just
They're
in front
bunk
of the
beds,
door.
by the way.
Oh, are they?
They're bunk beds.
Okay. I will still sleep on the floor on a bedroll with my foot against the door in case it moves.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
in the long rest, Yuria, tonight's cold. Feverish for you. It's bad. Feels bad. You cannot sleep properly, yet you... Every time you wake, it's like you're shocked, like a huge panic sets into your nerves, and then you shake it off like it was a horrible dream, and then try to fall back to sleep. But yeah, it's something's not right tonight with you.
Calestis,
Hmm.
do you dream?
That's a good question. I've never. Are you asking Calestis or are you asking Ash?
I'm asking Ash if Calestis has dreams
I'd say
of
yes,
anything.
but yeah, we'll go with yes.
Okay.
But I'll think more on that later.
In your dream, you would feel wherever you are, whatever is happening in this dream, there would be a slight pull on your entire body upwards towards the nothingness that might be the night sky. And as you look up at this pull, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And you begin to fall from where you're standing into this empty space. As from your perspective, inside of your dream, the entirety of the reality of your mind right now funnels into a single point and is eviscerated from your mind.
Like,
And you wake up,
permanently?
just for now. And in that moment, you hear a massive thud against the wall, and Yuria screaming in pain as she reels away from you and begins to retch, clutching at her own stomach. She vomits up nothing. And as she's sitting there, knees on the bed, punching the wall over and over and over again, she has that same salivation that occurred in the fight earlier that day. And it is just a, not blood curdling, but as if someone is taking a knife to her stomach and dragging it upward. And I think I'm going to ask for another perception check on this one.
Are you loud and noisy with
It
this?
It is loud. This is very loud.
So Gwen and Nuadax, you're definitely also going to hear this, and you can be stirred.
Nuadax not in this fucking room.
You're not in this room? I thought you were keeping an eye on.
I was blocking that door after that conversation.
Alright, Nuadax, where are you sleeping then?
Get the fuck out.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I forgot that I was pushed to talk. I guess I will find somewhere to sleep. Whether it be, I don't know, will they let me sleep in the house, or should I go find a tree to go sleep in?
Yeah. So you're not present, I guess, in the house overall.
Yeah, sure. We'll say I feel more comfortable in the woods, so I'll probably find a tree on the outskirts of the clearing to stay in.
Sure thing. Okay. So
Love it. You could just turn into a cat and just sleep wherever. But no.
Oh my god, I
Outside.
totally forgot that I'm a druid.
you were a druid. Yeah, you got that wild shape.
Yeah, you could just be like, cat.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do that, but maybe yeah, I'm gonna turn into actually we'll turn into a snake, and I'll curl up in on like a On the ceiling somewhere. I don't know. Where snakes go.
In one of the rafters.
You go on the raft.
That was
Yeah.
rafter. That was the word I was looking for, yeah.
Okay, sweet. You can go in one of the rafters, in like the wine vat room. Gwen, you will wake up to this this ruckus as well.
I rolled a 3 + 5 again for that perception check, so 8 again. So I think it is just the panic of waking up from a dream that got so bizarrely interrupted to screaming, and I just jump up and grab you to stop you from punching, and just Yuria.
You can see her mouth is bleeding right now.
I am just going to hold her.
Are you like pinning her to the?
No.
You know, you're just holding her.
Yeah.
It is almost like a. If you've ever played Bloodborne, it's like the witch's wails from Bergenworth. It's this very guttural, deep cry out for some sort of relief from whatever the fuck is happening. And the moment you say her name, her head snaps to you, and she looks at you with this sense of abject horror, as her mouth continues to bleed and salivate, and replacing the canines that she had, there are fangs on the top and bottom of her mouth. But the blood is not from anyone. It's not from you.
Do you still have a pulse?
I do.
You would see that look of horror and grief again. That is then replaced by like resolute determination. And I am just going to hold you, and I will say, you can fight this. He doesn't control you. Fuck's sake, Yuria, nothing controls you except you, and you know that. Still get a hold of yourself.
Yuria, can you make a Constitution saving throw as your being feels like it's been split in two right now? It's like your psyche and your body are fighting each other.
That is a.
Is that a good or a bad?
That is a 6.
Okay. 6. Okay. With that, you see her like start to shudder, and her skin and you see her skin's losing even more color at this point. And
No! Didn't have any!
when she opens her mouth in pain, you can see the blood is coming from her gums, and some of her teeth are falling out right now.
Ew, no, yuck.
But what's replacing them is 2 sharp canines. And they fall on the ground as she just like twitches and writhes in horror.
In response to that, I couldn't stop myself. I could feel what was in your mind, and I wanted it.
Celestis, you can see on her necklace.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how you feel about this, and I'm not going to tell you how to feel about this, but that silver pendant on her is not burning her right now. But like all signs are pointing elsewhere, you know?
Max, in this campaign, I have rolled several very, very good rolls about vampires.
Yes.
And well, Ash has a theory. Ash is pretty 100% sure. I would like to know if Calestis knows anything about Dampier or half vampires?
Roll a religion check.
Okay. I'm using a luck point. I'm doing this with advantage.
Fuck yeah.
Natural 20. Thank God, because the other one was a 2.
You're seeing this transformation go and undertake, and very clearly she's got free will. Very clearly she is not undead by the look of things. She's cold like one would be. She's got a turning sensation, but she never died in this sense. She never hit 0 health or got buried or, rose again. She's very clearly still been alive this whole time, but she's sick. And this sickness is turning into something. But your confliction in your emotions and your intuition is looking like it could be correct. Yuria, I will get you to change your species into a Dampier for the time being.
Got it.
You will have the hunger. You have fangs. You are scalable on walls. Skin is cold and your eyes will forever be crimson red.
Your skin is pale white, nice cold.
It's the skin of a killer, Calestis.
Cold hard killer.
Well, we already had You Better Hole and Fight Spider Monkey a while ago, so.
True. If
Fucking
I
perfect.
if I may DM.
Yeah.
Would Calestis, could you roll an insight check?
17 plus. Where is insight? It's alphabetical. 25. Plus 8 is
Cool.
25, not plus 25.
At her words that she could feel what was in your mind and she wanted it. This very like carnal, primal sort of way. I think you could put 2 and 2 together. She's the one that eviscerated your dream.
Mm.
She ate it.
It's okay, it probably wasn't a very good dream.
Not
No,
anymore, not after that.
It wasn't a good dream to begin with, no one Calestis.
And her body is shaking. She's shivering and seizing. But as the moments continue, that very intentional, very labored, but very controlled breathing begins again.
Calestis, with your knowledge and of your party member here, you will also know that this is no curse, but this also does not mean they're a thrall. They have themselves, which is another terrifying question added yet to this web of fucked up things happening in Barovia. Why a Dampier? Why not a spawn? Why not a full vampire conversion? This is
But with
a
I'd roll a
choice.
19 on vampires. It's a choice?
This is a choice Strahd has made.
Oh.
And that is a different feeling of dread altogether. While you have Yuria, while Yuria is looking good right now,
Is she?
this is planned.
Okay. In response to all of this, I am just gonna stay holding her and just muttering encouragement to try and help Yuria bring herself back to herself.
One other thing, Ash.
Mm.
Yuria's transformation here and her struggle would also be an indicator that her hunger has not been sated.
Yeah.
She will need the fluids of the living. In blood form. In blood form. That could have gone differently. In Virginia's blood. And at least once a month. 5 liters of it, which is usually a full
That
human
is like
size.
Yeah.
Opportunistically, more will probably happen over time. Minimum requirement to not have Uria succumb to the affliction in less than 3 days and die. That is the minimum.
Oh, so she will die if she does not sate the hunger. Okay.
3 days of no blood in in that month period. So if you go a whole month without 5 liters, when that month hits, it's 3 days. They will wither and they will die quickly.
Okay, but will this also work for dreams? Like, because she's obviously Dampier can have, like, there's like a D8 list of stuff. So if she drains enough dream energy, does the blood thing change? Or is it like as many dreams as she likes plus 5 liters of blood?
The dreams would be like the... I guess, dreams here.
The dreams would be the keeping of the psyche, I thought is what we talked
dreams
about.
is the psyche to stop her losing herself. The blood is sustaining the body.
Okay.
And yes, the blood of the living, Elliot. Yes, no finding a corpse conveniently and drinking some sweet, slightly congealed goo.
What about the blood of Christ? Like, if she just gets super drunk all the time?
Well, if you can find Jesus regularly in Barovia, you can ask him for a little sippy.
Amazing. I'm gonna quote you on that.
Little straw sippy cup.
If you can find Jesus in Barovia. Amazing. Fucking hell. So when Uria calms down, I'm just gonna hold her face and make eye contact. This is a bit of a problem, but it'll be okay.
There's no response. It's just light twitching from her body moving of its own accord, in pain. There is a visible anguish behind her eyes that has not been present at all in the time that you've known her. And she just stares, almost as if it's like through you.
Yeah, not present.
Yeah. And after you finish saying what you needed to say, her body will go limp and she will just fall into your form.
I'm just gonna catch her and lay her down. And I won't move from the bed, but I'll turn to Gwen, who I'm assuming is awake after the screaming and the
But
punching
she knows
and the...
she knows Calestis has got this. She's not going to get in there and potentially cause a problem.
This could be a problem.
Can we manage it?
Yes, but we have a new reason to really fucking hate Strahd now.
The list just keeps growing.
Speaking of your list, Gwen, your attention's been kind of split right now the entire time because your dreams have been racked with something else, possibly influenced by your attunement to the Gulthia staff. A name that makes your rock fear more than anything else the corruption of the land, and that name is simply Winter Splinter. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
I'm sorry you said that. It's such a dumb name, but you said it so seriously, and it was
Right.
so hard. That name is Winter Splendor.
Winter
As if it's not the funniest name
Splinter.
Not the funniest name you've ever heard.
So
Elliot
that
says
was
that's
fun.
a fake name. That was so much fun.
That was a good sesh.
I'm not gonna lie
Oh
though,
my
I'm
God.
super relieved. I spent like 3 days until our power went out last week.
I'm
just
sorry
in
I
a
stressed
permanent
you
state of-
out. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was just in a permanent state of anxiety. I was just like, I'm gonna have to fucking kill Yuri next session. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. But Dampier, I can work with that. She's not technically undead, so Raven Queen's fine with it,
Nope,
according to me.
she's not.
Raven Queen's fine with it.
Man, there was so many good checks this session. So many.
Was.
So many good checks. I just loved it. Like, fucking staff, man. That's my favorite moment. I need you to do the stuff. It's going to be really hard. Natural 20. Fuck yeah, let's go. You have everything. Have everything, Queen. All right, sweet. Let's go. Oh, man. That was great. Okay. I'm noticing it's 1. So we got to get some of you out of here. So let's start with reverse order. Rin, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, gang.
Enjoy your new body.
Yeah, thanks, dude. My name on all socials is Ren_Vixen. I primarily stream. Well, that is like the big thing I do. Stream on Twitch 5 days a week. I'm a full-time streamer. From Wednesday to Sunday, sometimes more, sometimes less. Never less, actually. I am in a couple of cool productions. Castleton is one. I'm gonna be doing something soon with Captain Robert, which is really fucking sick. But I'm mostly a little goober of a guy, a little bit of a shitpost of a duder, and yeah, this was fun. Daz, Go.
How we all sort of get it's the post. Matt's just fucked with all of our minds, and we don't know how to human now.
I know where my camera went.
That's how I kind of feel right now. Hi, I'm Saz, or Saz the Meeple. You can find me on Threads and Blue Sky. I don't remember which one I'm logged into. When I'm not doing that, I'm over on Meeples and Dragons, where I'm the resident dice goblin and producer. Speaking of, we will have a call out going out somewhere in the very near future for a new show. John's going to put himself in the DM seat with his homebrew campaign, so yeah, that's going to be one of my new projects this year. And when I'm not here or over there, you can find me over on the Law Rights about once a month playing the cutest, tiniest freaking little fairy you've ever seen.
Who you handballing to?
You know what? It can go to Leia. She was cool today. So awesome.
Ohio. My name's Leia. You can find me on either Sorceress Sundry or Forged Sorceress Leia. I paint tiny plastic people and sometimes giant mech suits, and I DM on occasion. So you can see my stuff over at Start Playing, where I am going to be having some new games coming up here soon. Thursday mornings or Wednesday evenings, I am on this channel again, doing some painting stuff. Me and Matt do a little painting channel. I'll let him talk about that a little bit. But there's some cool projects in the works that we're going to be doing that I'm going to be working on this week. It's going to be very cool. Go to Ash.
That's me. Hey, I'm Ash. I make stuff. You can find me at Ash Makes Stuff on all the social medias. You can find me here doing this, and sometimes also on Thursdays with Matt. Maybe this week? I don't know. I build models and do props and stuff sometimes. You can also find me over at the Law Rights, where I play the tallest character, who is also a cleric. Her name is Lilith. She's the worst. And I also DM on Tale of Two Queens. You can find us, most of us, on the 31st of January doing a catch-up before our 2025 sessions start up. Everyone, did I say the Law Rights? I don't remember.
Yeah, you did. You
Okay.
know.
Said
cool.
our brains are in that soup mess, can't English thing.
Yeah,
You gotta have
I'm
I like
food.
post
lost in the-
session,
I'm
like
lost in the
holy shit,
sauce.
what just happened?
Mm.
So, is Leia coming back next week?
I don't know. It's up to Leia if Leia want to come back next week.
are you
I don't know,
gonna?
It depends on Matt if he's gonna invite me back next week.
Leia, you want to come back next week? Official invite?
Yeah, I'll come back next week.
I just assumed that you were gonna be like our new little temporary party member for a little bit.
Yeah.
I do have to help you get somebody back. I hear.
Yeah.
I hear you're missing
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, Elliot thinks that Moshe's been there for a week and a half, and that is just simply untrue. It's been like a day and a half at most, and most of that was you being dragged through the forest by a branch. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything going on next week, so I am free to come and join again and create more chaos and laugh at things that are inappropriate to laugh at.
oh, it's cool
You'll
if we
fit in
decide
fine.
that. Yeah, if we decide that you're too chaotic, we'll just kill you. That's how it works.
Yeah, that does typically happen with this
okay.
party.
Fine, it serves
be
the
fair.
cycle. We'll be fine.
To be fair, we didn't turn on Donovich. We didn't turn on Barovia till he turned on us, and even then he got immediately arrested. Lady Wachter was sus from the beginning, though. That one's on you.
She always
We were
sus.
not responsible for Joanna's death.
Oh yeah, and Joanna. Yeah, she sacrificed herself. We didn't do that.
R.I.P. in pieces.
Yeah. Anyway, Matt, who are you? Where can we find you?
I'm Matt. I DM around here a lot. Tonight I'm going to be playing some It Takes Two with my wonderful partner Jess at around 7-ish, 7:30. We're doing little co-op games on the couch, and the overlay is real basic because it's on the couch, and it's hard to make them on the couch. So come and hang out with us. Then Leia and I will on Thursday be doing our regular Painty Hobby stream on Good Morning RPG, starting similar time to what we did today, around roughly around 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, so look out for that. And then if there's any extra stuff, jump in the Discord, and we'll do some little announcements in there. I try and update the schedule as much as possible weekly. But yeah, come hang out, and you can find all my stuff on my Linktree in the chat as well if you would like to give me a little follow and check out our stuff. And thank you all for all the subs today. We got to quite a lot of luck, which is awesome.
Yeah. And thanks, Lolcopter, for those bits. That was like a lot of
The
you gave
bits
us, like,
coming
five.
through, yeah. What was the other thing? Oh, yes, be sure to go and check out Wooten Forge as well. They are on the screen now. Use code SweetRoll for 10% off. Helps the channel and gives us a little kit back. And you can grab yourself some really cool accessories. You can get stuff printed on it. You can get stuff laser engraved. They are locally sourced and ethically sourced
And they
Australian.
smell really good.
They smell really good if you need a takeaway from any of our streams. So go and grab yourself some really good gear from them. They're based in WA and they can ship Australia-wide. And I think they also ship internationally. So go check it out. And the link's in the chat as well. Other than that, has anyone got a raid suggestion? Because I was going to go to Robert, but I have a feeling they're about to finish up.
I have a question before we finish.
Yo.
Or you can answer it after we finish. I don't mind. So, has Yuria technically only just turned into a Dampier, or has she been a Dampier for like a day and a half at this point?
It would be at the end of tonight, properly Dampier.
Okay, so we still have 3 days to get her blood. To give her blood.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And with your check, I also wanted to state, I don't remember if I said this is not a curse, never was.
Yeah, no, it's a race change.
Mini terrain domain is live with some D&D at the moment.
Mini terrain domain. I see Versace Co
That's,
is doing some Assassin's Creed. Mini.
Sachi, my beloved.
Everything else in my list is World of Warcraft, so
Let's keep it going on to. I do love Sachi. I'll keep it going for the D&D theme. We'll go over to mini terrain domain, I think. We love Sachi though. Love raiding them. Okay. I'll see you later tonight. The rest of us will see you next Tuesday for more Barovia. I'll see you next Tuesday, everybody.
I mean, you could just say cunt.
I could just say later, cunts. See you later. All right. Bye-bye forever.
Goodbye forever.